Yeah, there we go. I like every time we meet a new character, it seems to like, we met this, she's basically a drow, but they're not drow in this universe. They're elves that live underground, but they're not like drow, I think. But we met her, Mushroom Lady. As we meet people, like their silhouettes show up. It's different people. Mushroom elves, yeah, mushroom elves, mama. She was high as fuck. Well, I don't really remember what she talked to me about. It's been a while. I don't remember. Load game. Love loads. Yeah, Tolstad. Day 1. We're still on day 1, which is kind of crazy. Your brawl wire just snapped? Oh? Oh. But at work? I don't know how bras work, so I can't really tell you anything. Yes, we know all about spells. I've not used one yet. How do I work in this game again? Yeah, here's our goblin. He's homosexual. I will kiss him. If he wants me to. If he doesn't want me to, that's fine. His loss. But I'm hoping he will want to. What are we doing? Questing tree. I forgot what we were up to. I don't remember how this works. I don't remember what we were doing at all. Oh yeah, he has to get a book for it. Where's my journal? No, that's different. The journal just contains the things we've discovered. Like the skill things we passed. Oh dear. Okay. I don't remember. The tea shop that blew up, yeah. Your purpose on Tolstad is to investigate an exploded tea shop, locate the establishment, and gain entry. Yes, we need to gain entry, but we need... There was a reason we couldn't get in. There was like a spell. Alright. We need to get permission to get in. The Coin Lord. Yeah. Yeah, you do not have permission to enter the tea shop. You need authorization from Magistrate of Tolstad, Coin Lord Darrow. You know his mansion can be found up the hill on Central Tolstad. So that's what we're doing, is we're going to Central Tolstad. I don't know how to get there, but that's what we're doing. Bisexual, trying to remember. I know we're in dangerous territory. Oopsies, and I'm pressing buttons I don't remember how to press. Or what I'm pressing. But yes, I'm bisexual. This is gonna be... You were kissing goblins. Well, hopefully. I would like to. I went down this pipe. I tried to get him to go down the pipe, and he said no, so I went down the pipe, and then he had to come down and save me. They got stuck. What's in here? An empty barrel? No, it's not empty. It's got money in there. We talked to this dwarf? No, apparently not. Oh, they have bikes. That's cute. A bike line. One bike stands out to you. Let's go engage with it. It's yellow. A handful of bicycles are stationed on the local rack. A bicycle. Bicycle useful for traversing long distances with ease and speed, used by common workers all around Norvik. Seen as a poor man's way of travel. Poor man? Or Dutch, I guess. Way of travel in the countryside. Bike racks are stationed in many places around the city, usually in locales with lots of stairs. Not a lot of bikes. The usual commuters are probably too scared to head past the tea shop. This bike in particular is yours. This is my bike? The yellow one? As it should be. Check the chain lock. You lean in and take a closer look. The rusty chain seems brittle, but wrapped so hard around the tire that it would be annoying to get it off even if you had the key. Why would you wrap it like that? Wait, this is my bike? Yes, you fool. Keep up. Sure is. Best way of travel in Norvik, except of course on this godforsaken island fortress. Where's the key? Not here. Did you lose it somewhere? Don't go wandering around looking for your key. It's just a bike. Could getting the key be a quest? That does not sound like a quest you would get. Or that does sound like a quest you would get. Tom, thank you for the 3-stream streak. Hello, hello, gorgeous Tom. I hope to see your face on this platform soon. Sounds like a shitty quest. Find the missing key. The mystery of the bike key. Something like that would be perfect.
Give me them cheeks, boy. I'm on top.
I'm on
now
top.
I'm on bottom. I'm coming.
Three guys on me.
Dudes coming. On me. On me.
On me. On me. Hello, gorgeous, gorgeous Tom. We adore you. Hold on. When exactly did I become? When exactly did I come to Tolstad? On the 21st of March evening. Oh, the Ides of March. Then you fell. Well, I wasn't be wearing the Ides. I stumbled over the stone railing. Yes. And you broke the shit out of it. Was I alone? No. Do I recall anything important? You chained the bike. You stood up, then pain. This is where I fell into the river. Oh, right here. Interesting. The goblin glances over to the broken fence. That's the man I'm gonna kiss, by the way. Interesting. You must have had a lot to drink if you took a stumble like that. Someone must have attacked me. Maybe. He gives you a curious expression. Considering everything, we better play it cool. Real cool. Real cool and smooth. Smooth, sure, something like that. He glances down to the river once more. You see anything strange about this bike, Snell? No, it's a bicycle. Famously used by free striders during the early revolution to escape the magocratic forces, now a symbol of many free cities and reeds. He's impressed. Oh, I failed this, so he doesn't let some... Yeah, so I failed the wisdom skill check, so I actually don't know what he's thinking. You like bicycles? Not particularly. You want to know a secret? Not particularly. This is my bike. Yeah, it seems to add up. He's implying that this rusty old bike suits you, which is very true, mind you. If I remember where the key is, can I bring this bike with me? He takes a breath. First of all, don't ask me, you're an adult. Do what you want. Second, how the fuck are you going to take a bike around Tolstad? You're going to carry it? Up and down the stairs? This bike rack is set up here so that people can leave bikes before heading down the stairs to Waterlane. Sounds a bit annoying. Yeah. If you find a pocket bike, that's another thing. The goblin size. But leave this one, cleric. Leave this one be cleric. We got work to do. Okay. Okay, watching TV with your partner. Enjoy Telly. Enjoy Telly K. We adore you. Dusk of day 1. Okay, so it's like time is progressing. You like his chest hair? I know, it's so sexy. I love chest hair. Sleeping for service. Come back after what? Midnight-ish? Okay, interesting. I'll try and remember that. I'm not gonna remember that. It'll try. Honey, take that. What's this? Oh, this is the tea shop that exploded. We can't get in there yet, though. Can we go up here? Yes, because we've been in this windmill. Because the windmill is where we got something. Something important. I don't remember. We got something there. You love chest hair? I know that's true about you. I know. It scares me a little bit. Oh, what's this? The halfway bridge. It connects with the palace and the rest of the southern Norfolk. Oh. Can we not go this way? I guess not. Or maybe? Oh. I don't know. I don't know how to go up the hill. Where's up the hill? Do I have a map? Not really. I have a journal. Tolstad North, Tolstad West, Tolstad East, Tolstad South. Skin's Lair. I mean, I would have thought this is up the hill. Where am I? Where am I? Maybe I'm right here and I need to go like right up here. I don't know. I'm not really sure. Compliment your bestie one time. No, no, fella. Oh, this is maybe how we get up. I see. No, that's the church. The central temple. Until the first time my significant other wore a V-neck, and then it was all over. Yeah. The funny thing is, I really didn't like my chest hair when I was like a teenager or a young adult, so I shaved it all off at the time. But now I'm like, yeah. Hello, gorgeous Shay. Hello. How was Minecraft? Was it very nostalgic? Oh, this crate has something hidden in it. Give me. Shard of Jor. I don't know what that is, but I'll take it. Apples? I'll take an apple. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. I don't know how to go up. Where am I? It seems to me... Oh, that's the Temple of Urth right there, isn't it? So maybe we've got to go through the temple. So that looks to me the outside of the Temple of Urth. So unless we can go up, maybe around this alleyway behind it. But I was having so much fun when it happened. Wait, what's that? Your PC bonked? No. That's so devastating, Shay. I hate that. I hate that that happened to you. That's so stressful. That's not fun. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Shay. Oh no, so we did come up here, but... Oh, we can go. Oh yeah, so I've come up here and I went in there. So we had to go in the windmill to get something last time. But you can keep going this way. Where does this lead? Oh, this is probably where we need to go. Oh, there's a shady person in red. Well, let's read the sign. A street sign. You can look at it? Yes. The wooden boards have faintly glowing lettering on them. Floating just an inch off the surface, the name of several locations are spelled out. A common type of magical ink creates permanent messages on any surface until dispelled, of course. This appears to be the more advanced kind, with a magic mouth-like ability. It can react to your commands and reshape temporarily. The sixth message, however, is only painted into the plank. Oh, we can ask which way is Darrow House. The words reshape for a moment. Up the temple slope and the golden stairs. Okay. Ancestral home to the Darrows, one of the most influential noble families in Norvik. And that's the one we're looking for because we need his permission to enter the tea shop. Kate, hello. Hello, gorgeous Kay. Quispy, Quispy's BRB. Quispy, you take your time. Let me give Kate a shout out. Divas, go follow Kate. Go follow Shay. Two lovely, lovely people. Who's this baddie? Lady, oh, a lady. Oh. Lady Chambar. Lady Chambar. Mountain Lamb. We have to be, oh god, we have to do a strength check to pass. We're gonna fail this because our strength is really, really bad. There's no way we probably won't even get the first one. Oh, well, we've done actually pretty well. We got lucky. A follower of the holy mountain of Divinitorum. She hates you entirely due to your blood origin. Or maybe there's something else. Interesting, she hates me? Girl, you don't even know me. I don't know, maybe you do know me. The hooded woman's cape flutters as an icy wind rushes through the Tolstad rise. Her eyes are locked with yours. Stare back. Her eyes do not falter. Ah yes, she's one of those. A socially awkward person. Oh, I know many of them. What are you looking at? You, stranger. I'm looking at you. Her voice is emotionless and spoken from deep in her chest. I'm Chamar. I hail from the slopes of the mountain. She bows her head slowly. A golden horde servant. Oh, the golden horde. Aren't they like the celestial ones? We read about them. I don't know if it was last time we played this game. There are so many different factions in this world because like this universe, this world, it exists like on a line, or maybe let's simplify. Like there's this area, right? And each of the city-states have like, there's different city-states and there's different like regions, and each region is like self-contained because it becomes like you cross the border and it's like a completely different environment. And that's because of like esoteric magic and stuff. But there is a faction that are like angels or angelic or something, but not good. Gotta pack up the rest of the house and finish out of action from sickness. No, I'm so sorry. Juno, Godspeed. You know, we're wishing you the best, and especially for tomorrow. We adore you so much, Mama. Good luck. Yes, I do not have time to talk much. I'm in service of the ambassador, as you can imagine. I'm not here to socialize. What do you know about the tea shop? Nothing. I do not spend time on Tolstad. I'm here on business today and I will soon leave, but I'm sorry for the destruction it wrought upon your city. Who are you voting? What are you voting in the election? I'm not a citizen of the city. Also, democracy is not something I approve of. She knows well how foolish it is. You don't want a voice? Why? She looks up at the sky. Men are weak. We speak so much, breed and spread like an esoteric wave. Yet we do not have a view of the long term. Democracy depends on folks being informed. They're not. I'm informed, of course, but not all men are as informed as you. Men are not built to make such important decisions en masse. We're lambs. We follow those greater beings. To try and answer your question, stranger, I would vote for whoever stopped this foolish democratic dream. The people will rule better than any high being. It's the only way to achieve equality. The Asgael way. Asgael? Ah, the Dwarven delusion. I do not believe their ideas could construct anything lasting longer than a few centuries. She's got a point. But I wish you luck on your journey. I have some personal questions for you. I don't have time for your inquiry. Please, she says as she bows her head. So, later then. I'm busy as well, cleric. The golden outreach does not cease. Never. Goodbye. Also have to do so much packing and moving tonight, and I don't blame you, Belly. It's like literally the worst thing you could possibly have to do. Well, I don't know about that, but it's up there for sure. Oh, didn't he say up the golden stairs? Are these the golden stairs? Oh, Darrow House. Yeah, we made it. Who the fuck is this person floating here? It's here, City Sworn Angel. Another strength check. You'd rather do crack? No, let's slow down a minute. Savannah, hold on. You don't want to do crack, trust me. I'm not saying trust me from experience. I've never done crack. My father has though. So, you know. Ugh, that's more like it. 4. We don't get shit from this. Nothing. Okay, she's kind of serving a look, though. The broken wings are kind of a look. Well, in the Coin Lord's garden, you encounter a porcelain specter. Her armor glimmers. Her very presence is blinding you. I failed a wisdom check. She floats gently in the air, strangely unaffected by the river winds. Oh, Snell's got something to say. Your goblin companion keeps his distance, muttering under his breath a word of disdain. Angel. Angel? The creature does not turn to face you. Instead, her many eyes simply pivot. Oh, those. Oh, she's got many eyes around her head. Oh, I like that. It's like the be not afraid. You ever stuck a dick for a rock? Well, I don't know. I'm not going to ask him either. The creature does not turn to face you. Instead, her many eyes simply pivot their gaze. A handful of celestials are employed by the city after the clan lands deal of 13. Arcane cleric, she echoes, of the palace, script house, and Uthgard. The flowers of the Coin Lord's garden dance beneath her, slaves to her beauty. You'll be one of them. Oh, we failed the strength check. Rajan. No, she lifts her chin, then opens her mouth to speak in a projected cold tone. It's here. Not really an introduction, more of a checklist of etiquette. As she states her name and you realize her mouth is not moving. Telepathic communication. The goblin gives you an uncomfortable look. He clearly does not enjoy having telepathic conversations like this. Snell is joining in on the mind talk? Great. That's a nice name. She does not respond. Speaking with this ethereal creature is unnerving. Whatever you do, don't mention the eyes. Oh, you're feeling something, right? Something here, all right. Something fierce. Something fierce. I can ask him if you want. No, I'm all right. I'd rather not know. Belly, thanks for checking in. May that coin bring you luck, fortune, or a secret. You're already almost a triple platinum. What the hell? You could shake her up with a nice comment. She would destroy you. She's too powerful. The angel would step upon your soul, stomp upon it. Tell her what you think of her many eyes. I'm doing it. Success. Oh no. The smooth thoughts and endless love. It's overflowing. Pray tell, thou celestial harbinger of such splendid beauty and gleaming countenance, if the light might truly be of your making, for thine ethereal, glorious nature beheld within that halo of eyes is my duality which foreverly plagues my being and soul. The sun, I say, the sun is nothing compared to you. Point at her and whimper. As you finish your rambling, there is a silence sweeping over the magistrate's yard. Foreverly is not a word. Now it is. Bow down before her. As your helm touches the ground of the magistrate's garden, you feel the urge, the overwhelming and excruciating final urge to tell this angel one more thing. Nice to meet you. The goblin's eyes dart back and forth between the two of you. Welcome back, Quispy. Hello, hello, gorgeous girly. I still want to kiss this goblin, but at the minute I'm flirting with an angel. Accidentally, but... The words escape your lips like smooth honey? Yeah, honey, I'm sure she loves that. She looks down on you with many eyes. No response at first, but then she raises her head. Thank you. See, it worked! A dry reply. At least she's not pissed. Well, I'll take that as a win. Hey, Snell whispers to you. Don't mess with this fucking thing. Be careful now. Cut to the chase, she clearly has no interest in small talk. Whisper back, why, aren't angels good? He grits his teeth. Have you ever heard of celestial punishment? We're talking seared flesh, cleric, right off the bones. The angel is most likely a radiant member of the Golden Horde. Do not mess with her. He takes a step back. I'm here to investigate the tea shop. My friend Nick is coming over to help me move the couches. Well, good job, Nick. Bella, I hope you pay him back. The eyes just stare at you. They spin gently around her. Great, nice. We got that cleared up. It's like talking to a brick wall. We're getting nowhere with this. Be direct with her. That would make things easier. Just don't be too rude, okay? Just stare at her. She stares back 100-fold. Great, so I stop spinning. This creature is dread itself. Yeah, I'll be honest, I find you very attractive. Enunciate slowly. I need to speak with Darrow. Slowly the angel turns her face towards you for the first time. Walk away, walk away, walk away. You can feel Snell sweating. Malutiki. Oh, I can't pronounce this. Prezemovil? A celestial tongue. She's mocking you for sure. Yeah. Maluti Shenmo to you too. You can catch her head twitching to the left. Oh, she's gonna do something bad to me, isn't she? Bornler Darrow is busy, she speaks. I'm here in city business and I need to speak with him. She looks to her right, toward the building leaning against the ancient tower. Bornler Darrow will be available post-midnight. He will only be available after midnight, between 8 and 6 a.m. He will be in his restui? I don't know. Crispy, French. Several of her eyes look to the entryway to her right. Restuier is not a real word, and whoever is attempting to make it one deserves a life of suffering. It's one of those fancy terms imported from the Anuran culture. The frogs. They turned the frogs French in this game. The frog people are French, and they speak French. It's really goofy. Quispy, it's a trap. Hello, Con. Hello, Conglamo. Yeah, they did. There's frog people, Quispy. We haven't seen them yet. We've spoken to some through a door, but there are frog people, and they have French accents. It's so goofy. Though it doesn't mean anything in Anuran. They just kind of got it wrong. At midnight, you say? Yes. That door there? Yes. Right. She says nothing. What a conversationalists. You speak good human for an angel. Human is not a language. You speak this language good, though. I speak every tongue, cleric. It's not special. Hold, I like her. Your companion raises an eyebrow. Really? Even goblin? Tommy, she says, turning her gaze to him. Nach Tathu Gobhar? What a show-off. Oh, awesome. Good job, lady. Two goblins speak goblin in Norvik after the interrogation efforts. Not interrogation, it was a genocide. The goblin genocide. Nod your head and leave. Okay, so we have to come back to this door after midnight. Not before midnight. But Conglamo, hello. Hello, gorgeous, gorgeous Con. How are you doing? How are your two pussies? Are they nice? Are they playing well today? What are they up to? So I guess we could do some questing, some side questing in the meantime. I really don't know. I don't remember what we have. And this quest thing is really intimidating. So let's just start from this. So Esoteric Ebb. There's a rhythm to Jor's realm and you heard his voice. Find it. Yeah. That's the pillars. What's this one? Democratization. Yeah. And then this is the tea shop. So there's the three main ones. What's this thing over here? Last conflict. Yeah. Convince Nesson to teach you primal magic if you're so inclined. Phoenix Folio. After your river adventure, your old spellbook is ruined. Find a service provider who can rebind it for you. Yeah, fix your... Where did they say we could do that? There was a spot they said we could do that. We can go into the... Yeah, there is somewhere that they want us to find like this rare book. Below the city. We could go to the dungeons below the city, I guess. We have to get a date? I don't want to get a date. Unless the goblin's my date. Find the location of this copper press and the name of the secret editor. So I'm just looking around. The homeland of the Askanai native halflings have been cut in half. Yeah. We've learned about that. Jane, hello and congratulations on joining the Golden Cat Club. I'll get you on the panel tonight or maybe tomorrow. But Jane, congratulations and hello. You're doing they're doing all right. It was his nap time on the couch. They're just waking back up. Well, talking Glock. Did it not play the talking Glock? I didn't hear it. Maybe it's the audio file. I thought I swapped all of them from M4A to MP3. But you have no business there? Okay, so we can't go that way. What's this say? Yeah. Oh, you definitely heard it. Okay, so I've just ignored it. I'm so used to glucking, I don't hear it. The noise below is deafening. I can't reach that from here. It's over here. Let's go in. Let's go in the temple. We've never been in there before. Jane, howdy. Temple of Earth. All who pass are mine to keep, right? You see a bunch of scattered boxes and iron poles. Who tossed those in a pile? If the free shredders were in charge, this would be organized already. How long do I have until the election? 5 days. Cool. So this is where the election takes place. Ooh, who's this knight? He's got a big sword. Let's go check him out. The duck? Quispy, they got you in the game. A strength check. I'm not going to pass this. That wasn't so bad. We got a couple things. This is a true warrior. He's off duty, but whatever duty that is, it's everlasting. He's undead. Crispy, you're undead. Dominique, thanks for checking in. The duck. Oh, he kind of hot as hell. The helmet stays on, but I would. That axe, love it. Like the glowy decal bits. A dark iron can of a man sits alone on a temple step. Hold on. Dead inside, undead. Basically the same thing, right? Yeah, pretty basically. His face obscured, an axe strapped to his back. I have some questions, good night. His helmed head is slumped downward slightly. Is he asleep? Hello? No response. Hello? A metallic scraping noise fills your ear. The knight is moving ever so slightly. His head turns. Oh fuck. Your name, soldier. His voice echoes out in the open chamber. Arcane cleric at your service, my lord. The knight's head slumps once again. Speak your mind, soldier. Are you Lord Glorm? No. I see. I'm looking for Lord Gorm. Have you seen him? No. Who are you? He's silent for a while. The duck. Excuse me. I am the duck. That's wild. You should be proud of your name. The knight does not respond. How do I open that gate down the stairs? I have the key. Oh. Can I have it? No. You are too weak for that. Who is he to judge you? The city below. Oh, that's how we get into the city below. We need that key. I'm going to steal it from him. It is darkness incarnate. Do not tread without care. Well, you never do. Why are you loitering here, knight? I am not. The cold voice echoes throughout the chamber. What are you doing then? I'm on my off duty. I am on my off hours. He speaks as though he's reading from a script. You're Orthfolk? No response. Just don't cause any trouble. Some metallic creaking's all you hear from the night. Whom do you serve? I serve, he says, trailing off. For a split second, you could swear a spark appeared within the armor. Once again, he turns to look at you. The darkness within his helmet seems to reach out towards you. As if grabbing a hold of the very air, you feel everything growing cold. I serve nothing. Where'd you get that cool armor? The knight sits completely still and does not answer your question. Come on, I won't tell anyone. No response. Attempt to have a firm discussion about masculinity. Oh, critical failure. You feel anger rising, aggression. Yes, that's the only thing that you ever live up to in this ideal of a man in front of you. Your goblin companion takes a step back as he notices your shaking fists. Man, this architecture in this temple is amazing. I'll be over here if you need me. I try to contain yourself as well as your bulging masculine power. Does not even look at you. I don't want to fight him. Fuck this. You go down to one knee. I formally surrender my body and soul to you, O great masculine man. The knight does not respond at first, but as you remain on your knee in silence for a while, he eventually says a word to you. Cease, as you command, my lord. He does not respond. Instead, he simply goes quiet once more. What do you know about the tea shop? Not much. He'll talk? Why? Not like you can threaten him exactly. Where were you at noon on the 21st? Below. Okay, below, can you elaborate? The walls shook in the crypt. I was on patrol. I was not in position to perceive any misdoings. There are thousands of tombs and crypts scattered below this ancient metropolis. The city below is endless and most of it stands unexplored to this day. Okay, sure, why were you in the crypts? He's silent and still for a moment. I have my purpose. As do you, soldier. Do not pry too deep. Noted. He places an iron hand on his knee, waiting for the next question. Did you see anything suspicious before the explosion? No. You sure? He nods slowly. Do you have any piece of info that would help me? Maybe a man dressed in yellow? He goes silent for a while. A man passed through the halls below. Civilians do not pass there. Past the crypt entrance, through the goblin's domain into the southern caverns. A man? Dark hair, silk clothes, headwear, dressed in yellow. Sounds like the Reedsian nobility merchant type. What's past the crypts? The roots of the goblin tree. Then more tunnels, and southern tunnels, then sewers. How do I get there? There are paths, most trapped. Once you get there, the alligator might know more. His grounds are near. We've heard rumors about monsters in the sewers under Water Lane. Yeah, don't go look for an alligator under the city. It sounds stupid. Yeah, okay, sure. I'll look for an alligator in the sewers. He nods slowly. Do not anger him. The knight looks down, waiting for your next question. So how do I get into the city below? He pauses, as if thinking about your question. The goblins. Use their passage below Viskin's lair. Right, their staircase by the apples, where you woke up. There are many ways down, but the passage in the chamber where you woke up, that would be a good place. That's the safest place. So basically deep dive like some spelunker? Yes. Might be some neat treasure down there. This is great, thank you, my good knight. He's quiet. Now some other questions. What's with the mess? Point at the ballot boxes. Without lifting his head, the knight answers in a cold tone. Election. So what are you voting for, my good knight? No reply. I'll be voting for Asgullism. The knight doesn't even move. Other questions? No, that's it. So we can just say citizen. So that was an interesting. He's interested. So he like guards things, does he? Oh, this is where we make our spells. I don't need to make any spells with it. Did I steal from him? His axe. Inflict wound spell. Crypt key. I'm gonna try and steal the crypt key. I failed. In a swift move, the Dark Knight wraps your wrist in a cold embrace. You hear a cracking sound as he squeezes hard around it. I'm sorry. He lets go of your wrist. Says nothing more and turns back to looking up. Okay. Well, you know, At least we gave it the good old college try. I would like to go in that crypt at some point, but it sounds like there's other things we could do. I just want to look around. Okay, so let's go. Let's just keep... Oh, dialogue choices. Wait, no, that's just a load screen. So, that was interesting. That was interesting. Lepo, hello, gorgeous. Hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a nice week. No. Look at that. I'll go casting spells willy-nilly.
I've been waiting for this.
Hello, miss you too. I hope you've been keeping well. I need to look at my journal again. So, I guess we could go... Yeah, we can go down like Viskin's lair, like go through that door and see. We're still killing time because we've got to wait until nighttime anyways after midnight to talk to the big boss guy. So we might as well. We could also talk to that merman and ask him why he saved us. Oh, Wi-Fi isn't it? It's been down for a couple times this week. That's so frustrating. I'm so sorry to hear that. That's horrible. I hate when the internet goes out. All my friends are on the internet. What the hell? But I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Kate, thanks for checking in. May that come bring you luck, fortune, or a secret third thing. I'm doing good though. I'm chilling. It's been a pretty nice day. You're letting it shine today. Yeah, and yesterday I did as well. Probably not tomorrow. Oh, is this... No, wait, this isn't the spot I thought it was. She's bald.
She's bald! She's bald and she's torturing people who have hair!
The bar is open now. This was closed before. Oh my god, what the hell? Raz, bow for hire. A goblin. Level 8 rogue. He wants to kill you. This is a massive unregulated confident and highly problematic goblin supremacist. He will not debate you on it. He doesn't even see you as a worthy of being. Oh, so he's racist. Right. I like his nose though. The scent of smoke fills your helmet as you approach the hooded goblin. Oh, he's got his hood still? Okay. He takes a drag from the pipe, his rough face illuminated. Didn't I see you at Pillar Crossing? The hooded goblin does not reply at first. Then he just looks down to Snell with a foul frown. I see you getting more cran by the day. What's cran? A goblin traitor, the one who signed the goblin treaty giving away everything to Urth after the goblin genocide. Sometimes goblins invoke his name to call another goblin a human lover. Oh, fuck you. Kick him lightly. As your foot is about to hit him in the shin, the goblin reveals a dagger from his cloak. One-headed piercing weapon, good at making holes in clerics. Faster than you could spot, he got it pointed towards your boot. How did you manage to stop yourself in time? Or you managed to stop yourself in time. How fast is this guy? He then slowly retracts his dagger, hiding it as smoothly as he pulled it out. I suggest bothering someone else, human. You know this guy, Snell? Callie, hello. How's this game so far? I'm loving it. It's been a couple of weeks since we played it, so I'm trying to get back into it and like remember what we were doing. I do have a goblin companion, not this one on the screen at the minute, but Snell, who is a gay goblin. He literally is gay. I'm going to kiss him if he lets me. I'm hoping he lets me. You know this guy, Snell? Sure, that's Raz. See, look how cunty and gay he is. He's got his chest hair out. I love him. Ellie, I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. Ignore him. He's not interesting. The hooded goblin lets out a cloud of smoke. Listen to your pet cleric. What was that? Did you say something, Raz? He only scoffs at Snell's question. I feel like there's some tension here. Both of them just quietly glare at each other. What do you know about the tea shop? He doesn't know shit. The hooded goblin laughs. Need help, huh? Figured. So you'll help? Nah. Now fuck off. Your companion turns to you and mutters, God, he's such a fucking cunt. So who are you voting for in the election? None of your fucking business, human. Okay, looks sad. I love asking everyone who they're voting for. It's so ridiculous. Cthulhu dude, welcome in, welcome back. I hope you're doing well. How goes the goblin? So far so good. I haven't kissed him yet though. I'm working on it. But I did flirt with an angel, and she didn't kill me. But I did mock her a little bit. We do love gay people. We do. We do. And thank you for the sexy yeehaw. Callie, thanks for checking in. May that coin bring you luck, fortune, or a secret third thing. How you doing, mama? I know your place. You hear him chuckle. Fucking asshole. So who do you work for? Why would I tell you? Why wouldn't you? Is it embarrassing? Do you work for like Viskin or something? The goblin freezes. No, what? So he works for Viskin. Interesting. Oh, he doesn't? Oh, I failed the wisdom check. Stupid fucker. Wow, yeah. You didn't even need to pick up on anything there. Fuck off, human. Glass him? Glass him, question mark? Is that dangerous? You grab a half-filled glass from the table and the goblin watches your movements closely. That's his drink. You should put it down before he gets mad. Your companion gives you a careful look. Time to decide what glass him means, eh? Guess you can make it mean anything you want. No, I won't pass the skill check. Give him the glass. A toast for you. Pour out the alcoholic content onto the floor. You bitch-ass human, he mutters as he watches you splash his drink. A toast for you. Sure, great. Give him the glass. He grabs it and says thanks. Then he places the glass back on the table. Okay. That was hectic. Can I steal from him? Hold on. Not easily. Who do we have here? We got some other goblins. Glass him with his own drink. I would, but I don't have the strength. I have like literally like the lowest attribute in strength because I went with charisma, which is fun. It's been really good, but it has meant I've not been able to get. I've been able to like get out of trouble in ways, but I haven't been able to fight my way out of trouble yet. Although I haven't had to do that yet. Smarter Thangu, an intelligence-based check. We might be able to get a good number on this. That's pretty decent. A level 1 rogue, not so much. A crazed kleptomaniac of a goblin. He needs help, professional help. Loves stealing things. Be gay, do crime. This goblin glances at you. Smarter. Snell. Don't cause any trouble. Wait, why can't we see a little portrait for him? Okay. Snell motions for you both to leave this guy alone. One of your cousins? Something like that. As the two of you take a step away, Snell sighs. Smarter's a notorious pickpocket. Don't let him get too close. You should learn from Smarter. Cool, he's a rogue like me. Snell shakes his head. You feel growing pull towards being a rogue. No, look, I'm talking real, actual, pathological kleptomania case. Like, a can't keep his hands away from the pockets type deal. So, I mean, I guess he's like you, except smarter. He fails every single time, hurting himself in the process too. Oh, yeah. I don't think he's ever gotten away with anything, so just be careful around him. I don't want him hurting himself again. Okay, let's not stick around then. What else do we got here? There's a singer over here. Miss Nearly? These cunty little goblin names. A wisdom check? I don't feel great about that. Well, we learn nothing. Let's go talk to her, though. This diva, look at her. I love her piercings, her little septum ring. She's autistic. Non-binary baddie. The goblin seems to be playing around with the strings of her instrument. She's tuning it. Hey! Her entire body jolts when she sees you. Your existence is shocking to her. I'm playing in a second, okay? Can I request a song? No. Go away, she mutters under her breath. Take your time, bow your head. She finishes whatever she was doing in her instrument. Alright, let's hear this shit. Don't dance, it'll hurt your chances at anything in this here tavern. Let her play. Okay, here we go. Leave her in play. Okay, so she's gonna play some music while we go talk to people. Who's this? Agent Vera? Oh wait, we know Agent Vera. This is a non-binary orc baddie who we fumbled at the beginning of the game. But she's also a liberal, and we're a communist, so we've got to be careful. Can we steal from her? Potentially. Yay, we're stealing from her. It would be something akin to 1,000 a month, standard fare, really. Oh, this tiefling diva? I don't know if she's a tiefling, but she's got hooves as well, which is kind of hot. Look at her, gorgeous, gorgeous girly. Obviously, all my proprietary deals would have to be included in that. Obviously. Which would make it more akin to double that price at least. The orc woman takes her cup in the counter and leans forward. We hope you'll consider it. The fiendish woman behind the counter gives her a wide, sharp grin. Vera turns to leave and almost walks right into you. Whoops. Cleric, lovely to see you again, but I can't stop to chat. Do swing by Water Lane later, will you? As the orc steps past and leaves the tavern, you look at the woman behind the bar. She locks eyes with you while putting away the orc's cup. Let's approach her. Only one. Only the goblin. Rick Spider, local taverner. Ooh, we did really great with this. We've got everything. Level 3 entrepreneur, a demon. She's chaotic evil. We know her alignment. She's selfish. She's self-motivated, but she doesn't care about, she's more going against the establishment than like just being evil for evil's sake. Money. This is what you get when the pragmatism of devilhood mixes with the dexterity of humanish fingers. A mint-making crown conscientious capital creator of the highest class. Entrepreneurship is about disruption. It's about seeing through the common clay and figuring out the hacks of reality. It's like magic, really, except it works on scale. The woman has found several holes in the city's purse. Over the years, she's run factories, founded startups, dealt with city corporations, guild deals, and now she's a tavern proprietor. A highly accomplished woman, the type to flourish in the future, or flourish in the free startup future. Her backstory aside, this tiefling finds meaning in the crowns. In capital, the power and respect she finds in this new world is everything she did not have as a child. Here she is the boss and in full control until she isn't. I don't know what the party composition's like in the game, to be honest with you. I don't know. We haven't really fought anyone yet. I don't really know what any of it means. Oh, we need to talk to him. I'm just going with the flow. Behind the counter, yeah. Welcome to the Drunk Sphinx. What'll my good lord, a cleric? How lovely to see the city stop by. She gives you her full attention. Name's Rick Spider. I'll be serving you tonight. This woman is a perfect hub of information. Pick her brain. Leave her brain alone. Violence is never the answer. What? It's an expression. Oh. You should not do any violent expressions anyhow. Point at her horns. How did that happen? That's crazy. Let's ask her that because it's goofy. Oh, she mouths and gives her left horn a pat. Funny story, actually. My family fled the last megastorm of Aishi. I think it was in the last few years of the Coast War. They were invited to join the Vorgeni Guild due to my father's influence as a former diplomat. The megastorm, like a storm but mega, don't happen too often. That's where I was born, so technically I'm a native Vorgeni. But to answer your question, both my parents were members of the Houses of Fire. Low ranking, of course, but still influential in the politics of several smaller coastal towns in the western jungles. The Houses of Fire are the aristocracy ruling over the several cities in Heishi, which is like the demon area of the game. Like, so the universe, like, there's lots of different regions, there's 8, I think. They call them bands, regions, countries, essentially, in this universe. And one of them is, like, the demon region, Heishi or Heishi. I don't know how to pronounce this. They're famous for being elven, human, or even celestials who intermingled with demonic forces in the region. And I don't know if you know much about the folk of Heishi, but let's just say horns are quite common sight among the Highborn. She talks too much. Thank you for the information. No problem. I'm quite proud of the journey I've made with or without my bloodline back in me. You're the tavern owner? Do you have a bunch of information that could help me with my quests? Sure. If there's anything I can do for you, just ask. I know more than most in this sprawling city of ours. Oh, Snell, she exclaims as she notices him over the counter. Aren't you a sight for sore eyes? And so she too wants to fuck my goblin. Domini, nice glizzy nipples. I like it. Very sexy. Want something to drink? I'm on the clock. He nods towards you. Oh, you're the escort? He's my escort. That is not how I'd phrase it, but sure. She laughs and sticks her sharp finger in your face. Don't get Snell into too much trouble, you hear? He's already grumpy enough as it is. The two of them clearly share a past in an enemies to lovers kind of way. Only without the lover's part, because he's gay. You two friends now? No. Don't say that. You're hurting my feelings. There's tension there. If you want to, I want to rise out of them. Ask it about it. Great. I got some other questions. What's up with the gesture toward the Sphinx? Oh, that's Alzis. Great gal. She's a Gynosphinx. Gynosphinx? She's been here since like Gate era. But good luck getting more than that out of her. She always drink this much? Yeah, that's the only reason this place stays open. She lets us all hang around her space, her sacred chamber, and in return, I get her pumped on some river wine. Cost-wise, it's not much worse than regular city rent. Oh. Nymeria, gorgeous Nymeria, hello. Hello, gorgeous girly. Divas, go follow the Nymeria Fox, the MILF of Twitch.
Do you know what a MILF is?
Thank you, Bella. I was just going to ask. Scott's here as well. Nymeria, Scott, thank you for checking in. May those coins bring you luck, fortune, or a secret thing. Nymeria, I hope you're doing well. And Scott, I hope you're doing well as well. Happy hump day. Thanks for telling me about the Sphinx. No problem, she says with a wide grin. What do you know about the tea shop? It blew up. People are saying that. Right? Very strange. She gives you a quick shrug. Wasn't there. Not usually on Tolstad over noontime. I'm more of a night gal, obviously, so I'm not really much help, sadly. I've just heard the regular. But I can recommend talking to the kid at the... Well, we've already talked to him. His brother comes in here often, and I overheard him talking about it. Yeah, I spoke with Arn. Great. Hope you didn't scare him too much. Kidding. Tell me about the owner of the tea shop. Drummer? He's a real piece of work. Like, I'm impressed that he's kept that tea shop afloat for so long, but just look, I just know the rumors, okay? I love rumors. She leans in with a smirk. Same. Drummer kept the tea shop full of Asgulus, mostly young ones, but supposedly he's been working with the free striders on the side, like some kind of spy, she laughs. Could you imagine? Where do you think he's at? Well, I do remember him mentioning something about an escape plan one time. Really? That sounds very relevant. The bird was drunk, okay? Muttered something about covering every liability and how his escape plan was. Look, I thought it was a bad joke. But he said, from what I can recall, that his plan was to sneak into the crate and ship himself to Reed's. Idiotic. You'd have to survive for weeks in a tiny cramped space. The bird is smarter than I thought. I mean, I'm sure it's happened at some point historically. She shrugs, drunken ramblings, but if I were you, I'd check Waterlane. Do you think he'd blow up the tea shop himself? No. She shakes her head and repeats her answer. No, the bird couldn't make any ballsy move like that. Now run away from it, sure. That's what I'd expect. And indirectly, I'd be surprised if he's not at least a little to blame. Does he come here often? Nah. Or well, yeah. Is that a maybe? Look, I see him around. He's not a regular, but when he does show up, he's loud and he wants to perform, you know. He gestures, drumming in the counter. Not the greatest patron. Greetings, friend. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing great. Got my Tori out and pumping too. Your Tori out? Is that like... Are you... I don't know. Girl, I don't know. But all I do know is I love you. I hope you're doing well. This diva, I'm very intrigued by this diva. I think she's not necessarily honest all the time, but she's quite interesting. They're way too forthcoming with the cleric pigs. I'm saying bunny, but also I think she's probably not a reliable narrator or a reliable like person, but that's fine. Do you know a man called Frank, son of Frank? Your weird question causes her to let out a hearty laugh. I'm so happy I'm not the one having to ask that stupid fucking question. No, I'm afraid I haven't. She eventually manages to tell you. Sorry, cleric. He probably gets hundreds of people using that fake name during any given week. I'm searching for a paladin. She shakes her head. Don't expect to find much. I haven't seen Lord Gorman for weeks. Oh, you know him? I've handed him drinks a few times, exchanged a few words, so sure I know him. What does he look like? Big guy, Uthgord-like outfit, but with more gold. Not the type you would like to arm wrestle. Other than that, green eyes, blonde long hair. Fancy nobleman in armor, got it. Did he wear a helmet? Oh no, never actually. He always showed off those golden locks. His proclivity for vanity was very much surpassed by your own, or very much surpassed your own, cleric, she says with a playful smile, because we don't take our helmet off. You ever hear him say anything suspicious? Look, drunkards say all kind of shit. Can't read too much into it. What did you hear? Well, mostly a bunch of ranting about how every single political entity in the city should be burned to the ground. Some typical pro-human slogans, you know the stuff. So Lord Gorm is a fascist. Got it. She laughs. Might be simplifying the issue a bit, but sure. You know where I can find him? I hear all kinds of rumors, Cleric. Either he's cracked under the pressure and started living as a fisherman, or beggar on Water Lane, or he's dead in the tunnels below fighting undead abominations, or he's jumped a ship to Muletown. Maybe Lord Gorm wants to head out into the infinite wastes through Toll's Pass. Either way, I don't think you're going to find him, Cleric, but maybe there's some clues to his fate somewhere here on Tolstad. Who knows? Thank you. You read Asgald chant? Nah, not my scene. But since the tea shop went poof, I've got a lot more patrons bringing in, and I wonder why. Very strange. She winks. Why? She sighs and rolls her eyes. Duh, Asgul's love the tea shop. Now they're slowly trickling in here. Where's it printed? No clue. Here it's somewhere on Tolstad, though. In some dark corner, probably by a group of angry dwarfs, I would have thought. Is it a magical newspaper? No, just a very cheap one, printed on distributed in mysterious ways. Sounds magical to me. I mean, who am I to say? Maybe it's made up by a team of dwarven ghosts lost in the masonry of the city walls, and they've run it for like 2 years, I think. Crazy long time. It will be one hell of a story once they get caught, if they get caught. We can ask her. Polly, hello, gorgeous trash Polly. Belly, do you mind giving Polly a shout out? I adore you. Bunny, they are way too forthcoming, but you know, I don't really feel like my character is playing as a pig. I think he's like rejecting the pig class, because like every time it comes up that he's a cleric, he says, no, I'm actually a rogue. So I think he's betrayed the class that he was before. Like, he's died and he's been resurrected and he's lost his memories and he's like starting fresh and he's no longer a pig. Like, he technically still has the job, but he's not doing the job because, one, he's ineffective anyways, but I don't think when it comes to it we're going to be doing the job, because we've been leaning in on communism a lot, or Asgalism. Tell me about yourself. How did you end up here? Long story. I'll keep it short, as I'm sure you've got better things to do. Essentially, family from Heishi was born in Orgeni, raised in Reeds during the worst of the revolution, left my family behind and came here to start anew. Now I'm building businesses left and right. Ascon is a wonderful land full of promise, and I love it here. She leans in and smirks. Thank you so much for talking to an outcast like myself, Cleric. She's hitting on you. Hit back. You're welcome, citizen. I am. No more personal questions. Who are you voting for? That's a cheeky question. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. Well, if you're being so nice about it, then I'll have to. She clearly loves to talk about her own thoughts and opinions for days, so early on I thought about voting for the Agricultural Party. They had a big focus on small business owners. That's me. But obviously they moved over to the bigger worker class focus, and now they're completely swallowed by the Asgalism. Or by Asgalism. So now I'm leaning towards the Free Striders. They want to build up the economy and increase trade, which will directly make my life much easier. Plus, it's hard to ever vote for nationalists when they want to kind of be they want my kind to be a second-class citizen. And the Free Striders will let you buy your way to first class, or what? She gives him a half smirk, something like that. Well, fuck fascism. Give her a high five. She enthusiastically meets your hand in a satisfying smack. Holy shit. Hell yeah. Let's all politics for now. Okay. I was just looking for an Asgalis kind of like thing to say, but evidently that was not one. What's this? Polly, how are you doing, by the way? It's good to see you. How's your day been? Are you keeping well? Because it's been quite warm today. You approach the well, it's dry and very, very deep. Oh, we can jump down there. Well, let's not do that right now. Let's look at this gorgeous, gorgeous Sphinx. Olzis, Vault Guardian. Wisdom check? That's pretty decent. Thousands of years spent guarding a hole in reality. Remember, her perception is beyond your ability to conceive. For her, a day is a fleeting moment unless you make it memorable. A Gynosphinx is giving out riddles. A woman searching for something, anything, even remotely interesting about these scurrying mortals. Why else allow them into her lair like this? A lull falls out in the ambient cheer, just a beat of uncertainty in this cleric steps before the tavern's singular attraction. This happens all the time. Visitors come to gawk and stare. Some brave ones speak with her. The lady of the house, our most delightful host. Look up at her. Oh, she's gorgeous. Look at her beautiful face. I love it. I like her eyes and her nose. It's been chaotic, but I'm keeping cool. Been working on art backlog the size of a small house. At least you're getting it done. Good for you. Very glad to take a seat in here after that. Yeah. Thank you. Towering, you stare at this somewhat feline creature on the stage, a living myth currently taking a swig out of a barrel, clearly not paying you any mind. The scent of cheap wine lingers in the air, along with an esoteric sensation. A Juno Sphinx is not to be trifled with. Her physical characteristics are enough to crush everything that is you. However, she will not have to raise a paw, for her magical prowess would exile you to Jor's realm, from Jor's realm in an instant. Tread carefully. She must have been here for millennia. Must be boring. Tavern must make sense. Your legs tremble. Give her a deep bow and don't say anything. Good. Treat her like a cat and let her speak first. The Sphinx looks down on you. Meeting her glowing blue gaze makes you feel like you're falling far, far below the world. Her expression turns dark. Dark tidings bring you to this hearth. She speaks low and rolling. You'd expect her to act a bit drunker, considering the empty barrels by her side. Then again, who knows how well a Sphinx holds her liquor? A helmed dogging its leash around the vestiges of Jor. She extends a claw, thick as your arm, and pokes you in the stomach. Woof. I'm barking back at her. I'm gonna bark back at her. Woof. Her expression grows lighter, then she lets out a deep breath. That sort of joke only works once, so no barking. If you want her attention, you must do something remarkable. She takes another sip from her barrel, not looking at you. Watch yourself, cleric, he whispers. Ols, this isn't one for idle chat. You know this Sphinx? He shakes his head. Every night there's a drunk jackass that asks for a riddle. She usually doesn't hurt them. It's fine, Snell. I can handle this creature. I'll be careful then. Wise words. I have so many questions for you. The massive claws tap in boredom. Then ask, little one. See if you can spark my interest. Attempt to flirt. I'm not flirting with her. Well, maybe I will. What do you know about the tea shop? It startled me, which is not an easy thing to do. I'd imagine you're quite close to it. Yes, an explosion like that has not been felt in this place for decades at least. Really quiet for a few seconds and then jump. No. Understandable. Yes, it reminded me of our darkness, what your people would call the Fade era. It was a time just before I was tasked with guarding this vault. Then the Mollusca, Tulinkatl, often bargained with me for divine knowledge and assistance. I liked those snails. They were good company. I was saddened when their city melted under Usuth's fire. The crackling of those flames, the terrible force that ruined everything in its path, flames of many colors. Those thoughts stirred in me when I felt the explosion. Old magic. Interesting. Old magic. Could someone have used fireball to cause the explosion? The Sphinx shrugs. I've seen more than a fair share of those in my time. Seems like everyone uses it. A third level fireball would not come close to that power. Any other spells then? Destructive spells come in all sizes and shapes, little one, but there's a saying among arcanists that any spell made to cause damage is just fireball in different clothing. So who knows, but I'm sure you'll figure it out. Do you think it was dragonfire that caused the explosion? No, I do not. It was much too concentrated of a blast. Besides, a dragon large enough to cause such destruction would also surely not be capable of sneaking away without a single witness. Flames of many colors. I fucked up some shit with level 3 fireball. Yeah, me too. Blue, yellow, and purple. It is said if you can see the purple, it will be the last thing you do, either from blinding or merciful death. Tell me about snails, question mark? He nods. They built the first city here, from what I know. You've walked their streets, little one. Can you tell me more about those folks? A bit, yes. They were masters at wizardry far before the Arcanists, or humans for that matter, even arrived on Jor's coast. They made some poor choices during their rise and fall. They aligned with Jor against the gods for one, and of course they picked the wrong side of the Dragon Wars. It's a tragic tale of civilization that I truly believe to be good. Good for the coast. They were just a little slow. Caught up to them in the end. Tell me about Isuth. I prefer not to. His terrible reign is a topic left out of polite conversation. Whenever you see the flaming mountains upon the burned coast lit up in smoke and cinder, you will know this. His will has not gone away. Not for a moment. Okay, what are you voting in the election? I'm not. What? Why? She shakes her head. I cannot leave to vote, I'm afraid. Even if it was my business to leave an imprint on the affairs of mortals. If you could leave, what would you vote? Oh, I don't know. She points at Claudia. What would you have me vote for if you were in my shoes? The Asgulls, they would make the city fair and equitable. Ah, yes, a bunch of failed revolutionaries will surely be the best choice to safeguard the future. She gives you a knowing smile. The Sphinx obviously does not hold any clear political ideal. Good to know. What's that door behind you? Nothing. But it's clearly something. How perceptive you, little one. He holds up a paw as if I'm presenting a prize. Behind me lays one divine vault of many. She lowers her head slightly in a tiny bow. I am its protector. It's not really more complicated than that. Isn't it lonely to hang around here for a millennia? She takes a deep breath. I must remember that my perspective on time is different from a mortal's. When one views events on a scale measured in eras, a chat like this is but a fleeting moment, a fleeting blink among a heaven of stars. So there's no dude sphinx in your life? Her expression changes subtly. I have found that when this question is put to me, despite my vast age, despite my demeanor, despite everything, the inquirer is not referring to companionship. She taps a claw. You wish to speak of reproduction, little one? Cleric, you hear a harsh whisper. Are you sure about this? Is it an awkward subject? Yes. Most mortals find this discussion to lead into very uncomfortable territory. Are you uncomfortable talking about it? Not at all. I can rant about it all day. Well then yes, I would like to hear about Sphinx reproduction. Her intense glare grows more esoteric. There are many lower races of Sphinx, some more bestial than others. Apart from often serving lesser purposes, they also share a common characteristic. She frowns. That was the Sphinx equivalent of spitting on the ground. They are all male. How dreadful. Indeed. Each of these degenerate sphinxi then naturally crave the companionship of my kind. For a gynosphinx is to lower herself to their level is simply unthinkable. Any man would desire. These bestial sphinxes should really work on themselves. She gives you a quick laugh. She thinks you're funny. Keep it up. These creatures will never reach such heights. It's not in their nature. The degenerate races of Sphinx were born wicked and craven. These creatures are no more similar to I than a horse to a donkey. No, not even this, as it implies some level of closeness. A horse god to a painting of a donkey. Nice. This misconception of our similarity will plague me for an eternity. But considering them legitimate partner, creating more, the Sphinx shakes her head. A true man is his mind. He is not violent by nature, nor is he afraid of action. He is decisive yet tolerant. He is wise yet ready to learn. A true man is a riddle. They cannot be redeemed? Not as long as they live. However, there is a more civilized Sphinx, apart from my own kind, of course. The glow in her eyes intensifies. She's not she's a eugenicist or both. I think she doesn't like men. I think she's sapphic, but I think she would for the right person. The Androsphinx, a beautiful, powerful servant of the gods. You inhabit this coast of ours, yet those that do are what? She snaps her gaze back at you. They are like all men, insufferably prideful. I'm sensing a story here. There's always a story. Every bias is brought from perspectives after all. She takes a sip of her barrel and leans her head on a paw. Hear my tale. During the early days when the gates stood open, one winter long ago, I was tasked to guard a passage on the border of an empire you will never know. That empire's got to send an Androsphinx to guard it, this very same passage. His name was Tremblem. Our meeting was by chance and by fate. You were both sent to guard the same gate? Not the point right now. She wants you to listen, nod your head, and yada yada yada. We had the same mission sent by different powers, a simple mishap. Trem was a gallant specimen. He spoke with an air of grandeur and purpose. It was easy to spend hours in his company, days, then months. Though we became increasingly physical in our relations, our conversation steadily became more stale. After years of sharing a lair, I sensed a bitter tone gnawing its way into every interaction between us. He would berate my every action. He would go on month-long hunting trips and come back empty-handed. He would end every philosophical discussion or debate, even those we had with visitors, with snarky comments. Tell me, with whom do you believe this venom originated? Which one of us would be at fault, so as to say? I'd say him. My easiest riddle yet, little one. I pushed for him to tell me where this irritable act of his came from. Through many long arguments, he relented. Yes, guess what Trem confessed to be the cause of his toxic behavior. He was bored of the relationship? She left. Not even that. She takes a big gulp from her wine barrel. He said I was arrogant, that I could never be wrong, that I was stubborn. Oh well. She gives you an evil blue glare. It took time for me to truly understand why he would say such a thing. Eventually I figured it out. Trem was intimidated by me. For half a century we spent together, he never once could keep up in our debates. He could never solve my best riddles, nor even understand many of the most basic philosophical topics I brought up. I never had a problem with this at all. It was endearing to watch him struggle. I never would have assumed such a magnificent man would succumb to the lowest of sins, pride. Trem could not stand to be outmatched, at least not in the long run. So we parted ways, as amicably as could be given the circumstances. That was my first mission here, on this Jor's realm. A true man seeks greatness in his partner. He does not fear it. She nods. When I told him the same thing, he did not respond positively. The Sphinx gives you a faint smile. One thing I truly desire is for my mind to delve inward. That can be done via intellectual excursions of many kinds, dialogues, debates, sharing experiences. I like this diva. She's goofy. Thank you for listening to my tale, little one. Less of a dialogue, more of a monologue, or an appeasement, but hey, whatever floats her boat. Wait, this was a debate? Does this mean you won the debate? Is there a prize? Your story is very interesting. I will think about what you have told me here today. Or your bias is not wrong, but remember all folk, men and women alike, Sphinx or human, are both pitiful, spiteful, and wonderful in their own unique way. I'll think. She nods towards you. It is not often that I'm given the chance to be truly surprised by a mortal, and a man nonetheless. Just nod. Here, this might help you in your quest, little one. Oh, she gave me some incense. Now, any other questions you might have? Now, let's leave her be for now. That was cool. We passed that. That was really successful. Surprisingly successful. What the hell? I never succeed in this game. Well, that's cool. I need to, before we leave, I need to, oh, we won't go play with this. A jukebox. Disabled while nearby is playing. Oh, right. I'm going to shut the window because it's 10 now, so I don't want to wake anyone up or annoy anyone, so bear with me. And also, if you notice that listen, just don't look at me. Just mind your business. Thank you for minding your business. Right. It's 9:30 in the game, so we're getting closer to midnight. We need to wait until midnight before we can go to talk to what's his name, the big boss, but it's nighttime now, which means we should go back to Water Lane because there was something in our journal that said something could happen at nighttime, but only at nighttime at Water Lane. So how do we get there again? Water Lane view. So I think we just gotta continue this way and then down this way? Must be. I don't remember. This game's huge. It feels huge. It probably actually isn't. It's probably not that big of a map, to be honest with you. But certainly feels like way. But I guess everything does if you don't know where you are. No, don't cast that spell. Although I should heal myself. And eat. Eat an apple. Yeah. Oh, so we can't go this way, so that's not the way. That's unfortunate. Maybe it was through... Yeah, I think it might have been through the water... The windmill. It might have been through the windmill. I can't remember. I think it must have been. Must have been through the windmill.
Whichever of you slurs has been drinking my plum wine had better have left some for me.
Sif. Gorgeous, gorgeous Sif. How are you doing? How's work? How's life? How are things? What are you up to? Thank you for being here. And I'm not drinking your plum wine. I'm drinking... Oh, that fucking... Oh, not the fucking... Well, it's a lobster, but I kept calling it a crab. So, is this water lane? Where am I? So if I'm trying to kiss a goblin... I think I must be in water lane. Tom, thanks for checking in. May that coin bring you luck, fortune, or a secret third thing. Work is yeah, that's valid. Oh, something is happening here. Oh. Rolo Malak? Not good. He's human, he's Earthfolk. The next generation, a late-stage teenager representing all young men among the Earthfolk. How about this, Evo? Youth Asga. Also, there's gonna be some battles between the nationalists and the communists, I think. A girl on a mission. She's out to fight for the green, no matter the battle. A tense scene. Oh, a cleric, just in time. 4 young guys just hanging around looking normal, except the angry-looking blonde kid. We've confiscated the illegal goods, he says, and bows his head. For the city. He turns his head towards one of the kids behind him. How goes it, Urthnice? I'm trying, hold on. Stop it. He freezes and gives the blonde kid a nervous look. Sorry, cleric. I'm Rolo, the blonde kid says. And he takes a bow. Rolo Malak, at your service. Behind me are Urthnisa, Sten Buskin, and Toli. We're members of the Norvikian resistance. Yeah, the fascists. They're fascists. Kind of guessed that. Right. Sif, thanks for checking in. May that coin bring you luck, fortune, or a secret third thing. Sif, I'm sorry to hear that work is meh. Hopefully you'll get through it quickly, though. What do you have for lunch today?
Huh?
You're thieves and ignorant book burners. The girl adjusts her spectacles and straightens her back. With all due respect, Mr. Cleric, she says, don't believe a word from these thugs. You notice the 2 other girls behind her, halfling and a dwarf, both looking at each other. Assholes. Be careful, it's an actual cleric. Thugs, come on, Modisa. Really, like the AY aren't just a bunch of ruffians? I've seen enough. The goblin whispers to you in size, just activists clashing. Asks Snell, the AY. Asgulist youths. See her green armband? Just, I'm confused. Is there a problem here? Problem's taken care of, Lord Cleric. Oh, fuck off. They've stolen, she hisses, and then turns to Rolo and to bark out. You stole our entire Waterlane delivery. Yeah, sure, of an illegal newspaper. Lord Cleric, I assure you we're doing a city a favor. I take that back. It's just a bunch of LARPers. LARPer, an insult, meaning someone who's delusional and roleplays themselves into a position of power or importance, based on LARP, meaning live action role playing. Okay, so I'm sensing a conflict here. Pappy, hello. Happy, thanks for checking in. May that coin bring you luck, fortune, or a secret thing. Pizza? Fuck yes, I love pizza. What are the toppings? Tell us all about it. You're here to uphold the law, right? So arrest these assholes, now. The dwarf grabs her hand and holds her back. Medusa, calm down, please. Point at the nationalist boy. I know, point at the Asgul girl. You, explain your side. She scoffs. Okay, fine. Her dwarven friend mutters, Medusa. Her friends are trying to keep her from being too brazen. Why? If they're in the right, she should be brazen. We deliver papers for the Asgulist chant. Maybe you've heard of it. It's a pretty big deal. He chuckles. She draws a sharp breath. We have a busy schedule, and right as we started delivering these papers in Waterlane, these pieces of shit started following us, taking papers we just delivered right out of people's mailboxes. That's illegal, right? Asked the halfling girl. Highly illegal. Of course it's illegal. And then they grab one of our paper stacks from Zerba, like straight up assault and theft. And what do you say? It wasn't. They can't get away with this. It's probably not. It probably was not that bad. Put in the nationalist boy. Okay, you, what's going on here? First of all, thank you for listening to reason. I know we look like some dim kids, but we're not. Something about his expression makes you think the exact opposite. Yeah, no, these are dumb kids, no doubt. His gesture towards you and then himself. We're on the same team here. I don't look dumb. He says looking dumb. Uh-huh. So, we heard about the Asgul chant being delivered in Untoldstad, or I did, at the guild. I work at the fishery, and I see every day how Earth folk get radicalized by dwarven nonsense, so I figured I'd get the boys with me, and we'd, you know, put a stop to it. Glances at the pile of paper behind him. We couldn't figure out where the thing was printed or anything. A lot of copper press signs don't really have official companies behind them. Especially trash like the chant you hear coming from the short kid in the back. Go fuck yourself, Tolly. Hey, relax. I'm telling our story here. The good Lord Cleric. He turns back to you and coughs once. Of course, it's illegal to distribute unlicensed papers in every official district, so I ask around. Apparently someone saw these girls at the university going around delivering it. Wasn't that difficult to figure it out. It was Medusa doing the deliveries. Fucking Medusa. Oh. She's not allowed to do that, the large kid in the back says with a nod. Wait, so do you guys know each other? There's a history here? Yeah. Back in school, everybody who knew who Medusa was. The Asgulist annoyance, the blonde kid says with a grin. Such a terrible nickname, unimaginative and boring, and also fuck you. Anyway, that's how we got here. They're delivering an illegal magazine and we're putting a stop to it. Okay, I've come to a conclusion. Good, she says and nods. Great, he's outwardly nervous. Approach the blonde kid to see if you can get the nationalists to back off. Oh hey, he stares at you trying to retain composure. You're frustrated already. You're likely to take it out on both sides if you fail at getting them to give back the papers. Beware. I'm not going to pass a skill check. There's no way. Wait, Rollo's younger brother? Is Rollo's younger brother the guy that works at the kiosk? That's interesting. Stare at him. The kid is horrified by your helmet presence. Tell him to give back the papers in a controlled and thoughtful manner. Fuck, I failed. You're not allowed. Oh no, the anger. The blonde kid stumbles back. It's taken away. Stop. No, stop it. No burning. What? But this is... He fights you. We're protecting Earthfolk from this filth. Filth? How would you know, Rollo? Can you even read? Yeah, the halfling agrees. Hey, shut it. Guys, the dwarf girl mutters and glances at you. Stay quiet. I'm trying to stay in control. Typical. Reverting to dumb insults. Earthness, do it. You're not listening. Oh, they're not listening. I'm trying, he says. He keeps shooting sparks at the damp paper pile. Just stop it. It has to be illegal to set fire in the middle of the street, right? Right, Mr. Cleric? Of course it is. Seriously, stop this. No, it's not. The silent kid in the back keeps nodding profusely. Burn it, come on. The rage enters your heart. That's it. Your outburst actually makes them go silent. I'm done. They glance at each other. Guess that works. Now, Cleric, what if someone has to die for this? Excuse me? We're going straight to murder? Die? Execution right now, one of you. There's a stunned silence sweeping over the previous rowdy street, and since you all love democracy so damn much, take a step forward. Each of you vote. You got 10 seconds. Person with the most votes gets the honors. Stand in between them and point to a spot where the execution will take place. You can't do that. Wait a second. Now. A large kid lifts his hand and points towards Rollo. Don't vote for me, you asshole. What the fuck? Rollo, should we get the hell out of here? Your companion stays silent. He's trying really hard not to laugh his ass off. The blonde kid quickly grabs a stack of papers and tosses it to the girls. Fuck this. Run. Well, so it's a result. The second Medusa grabs the stack of... She mutters something under her breath, and then she and her girlfriends all rush away as well. Young and dumb completed. Within seconds, the two sides disappear. The goblin gives you a shrug. Unorthodox, a bit crazy, but hey, it worked. Take a deep breath and let the rage dissipate. A true display of power. You weren't actually going to... He slides his finger across his neck. Of course not, Snell. Okay, cool, sure. I really believe you. Okay, so that was fun. We still have 2 hours to burn. We're almost leveled up as well. I don't know what it gets us. So what's left? What other quests do we have? There's so much here, but I don't know. Oh, so what's this? Oh, we can... Oh, wait. You have successfully spread the idea of democracy simply by asking people what they're voting for. Everyone is now better off thanks to your extremely helpful behavior. What's taking root mean? Domini, 77? That's pretty good. Hey! You've been doing great work out there. I'm assuming this is about asking people about the election thing? Yeah, hells yeah. You know what that makes you? A herald. A democratic herald. Doesn't that sound nice? I like the sound of that. Democracy. Of course you do. Look, this is what the new world is all about. People listening to each other, sharing ideas, debating, listening. Every conversation is a little spark of democracy igniting, and you're fanning those flames. So here's the thing, all that talking, it's energizing. When you engage with people about what matters, when you get them thinking, discussing, caring, it fills you up, makes you feel alive. I'm ready, accept the feat. That's the spirit. Welcome to the New World, Herald. So we got a feat for that. I don't know how many feats you get, but got a feat for that. Young and dumb. Oh, we leveled up as well, apparently. Where is that? Oh yeah, we did level up. Let's do that. W stream title, thank you, Key. How are you doing? Feet? Not that kind of feet. Home time, hell yeah, Quispy, hell yeah. I hope it goes well. Evas, go follow. Hold on, I'm gonna do a big one. Go follow Key. I was hanging out there earlier for a while. Very good energy. Very good energy. Love it over there. That hard as hell. You know what to do. Come on now. How was The Last of Us Part 2? Where did you get to? Feet's much like feet ain't free. I'm saying, Bunny. Thank you. Thank you, Bunny. So true. So true. Well, Quispy doesn't drive, so I say that derogatorily as if I drive. I don't drive either, so we're both passenger princesses. I've been putting a lot in charisma because I like to be able to talk my way out of things. I have high dexterity. Strength is fucking me over a little bit, but that's just the build, so it's fine. Yeah, we'll go with charisma. Because that's what I kind of want. We got a second level spell though. That's cool. A spell slot rather. So what's this then? Take root. That's all you'll say. Yeah, that's so valid. I played them a few years ago, and yeah. So thank you, Dominique. Yeah, well, safe travels, Crispy. If you see a tall, sexy bisexual man at the train station, go for it. Young woman running in the streets, slinging Asgulus propaganda to unexpected citizens. Boys causing chaos in the name of hapless magazine-inspired rebellion. This cannot be tolerated. It really can be. What? It can be tolerated. It's just some kids. The youths are attempting to get political. They're learning as they go. That kind of looseness will bring order to its knees. The Asgul youths did nothing to warrant such a pushback. This era is one of communication. Ideas interchange freely between a populace of free-minded thinkers, folks dreaming of an egalitarian potential. However, the problem lies with the unfortunates who break and sear Volkarian thought with reckless unkindness. You must pray for them, beg of them. So please, please stop being so mean. Appealing to their better nature. Great idea. Don't be sarcastic. We must keep hope for those with anger in their hearts. Those boys might be unkempt and rough, but they are proud citizens of a great city. They are performing a service, albeit a crude one, beyond the realm of justice. But the youth of Asgul, they are even more unlawful to a much deeper degree. The Asgulish girls were just doing a technically criminal crime. The boys were doing multiple literal, actual fire-related crimes. It's a morality issue, not a legality issue. You weigh morality upon the shoulders of ideology in this case. You see that, don't you know? The only shoulder being weighed upon here is your manly, bulging, muscular traps. What has happened here is a complication upon society, a representation of the wider culture. Young men are drawn towards the rough, downtrodden world of the dreamers, the hope of national unity through a Arthurian story, one of leadership and honor, but without that guiding star there's no such singularity, no control, no wise king to bend the knee to. Instead, these boys are simply expressing pain through violence and acting on to those who are attempting to craft a more caring future, that is, young women. They, as opposed to young men, are drawn towards a more social type of unity, with welfare and Asgilian flattened hierarchical structures beyond Asgul himself, who is, by his function, also a male figure. It is to womanly people you should look towards. Lady Fair is one. The halfling god? Yes, Lady Fair and those not. The walking god who gave everything to save her people. Her words are few but spread far across the coast. Her church is quite active among Norvikian society. As an organization of charity, one open to all folk no matter their origin. An egalitarian dream. This is why women, as harsh as it is to say, are simply more suited to Norvikian leadership. Lady Fair makes it clear. A house held by a woman stands any season. I feel there should be some middle ground here. There's something so powerful about dreams, ideas spreading from man to woman, woman to man, but the Asgilian dream is not a blessing. It is is a smile wrought in pain, a vision of 1,000 layers of intersected nets and labels, tangling every person, ensnaring them into an oppressor or oppressed. And there is oppression, there are unfair hierarchies, the world is corrupt, but not fundamentally. If you truly believe that, then you're stupid as fuck, I'm sorry. There is only natural Asgulism that is only natural. It is an ideology which pushes a foundational belief that they are naturally oppressively superior. If a young man grows up in squalor, finding zero advantages from him being a man among patriarchs, nor any power from being a human, especially if he grows up within a non-human clusters, something many of the poorest humans do, when he is unable to find a job at age 19 and he has almost no political, societal, or economic power in his life, which dream do you think he would believe in? The one calling him to fight to reclaim what is his by his right, a good life as a future patriarch, or the one calling him an oppressor? It does not call him an oppressor. That is unfair reading. This is really dialogue heavy. Thank you, Jess, for the lurkies. I hope you're doing well. What is this game? It's called Esoteric Ebb. It's like a Dungeons and Dragons point and click adventure. It's a narrative, very narrative heavy, very political, very interesting, very unique game. It's like if D&D met Disco Elysium, if you're familiar with that game. That would probably be a pretty apt comparison. Jess. You just go follow the gorgeous Bicon Jess, by the way. Gorgeous girly. Asgulism is about systemic change. That young man is trapped in the same cycle of violence that all men find themselves in since the dawn of time. That he must fight. That he must be a patriarch to have a good life. Asgulism would lay the foundation that allows him to be free from those burdens. He would be free to find that job, that good life, with the same prospects as everyone else. That foundation is laid by raising women to the forefront, by allowing them to flatten our hierarchies and bring about a new world. Um. I'm gonna go with it seems more like it's a branding issue. The Asgalists need to be more in tune with the academic aspect of intersectionality. They're clearly losing out on a ton of angry book burning boys. That is an argument, but it does not change the core values. You need to come to that realization, the one that every boy reaches towards the late stages of their capitalistic, pubertistic, and socialistic awakening. That no, not at all. It is only your placement you must understand. Figure out where you've planted those 2 feet of yours and accept where your bones will begin their incessantly slowish grind into the pavement. Learn more. Steel yourself. Seek love. Be more. Oh, fuck. Suddenly understand gender. We're going to try and understand gender because it's the one I would actually want to do, but it's also probably going to be the easier one to get. Oh. Failure. No. That is far more complicated than you could ever imagine. So many relations, so many intersectional divergences. How a man who feels feminine connects in the hierarchy with a woman who feels womanly but acts manly in order to fit among patriarchal standards, only to be controlled by a manly woman who seeks feminine ideas in order to break some of those standards, is simply too much for you to make sense of, or to break down, or to sample even an inch of truth from the whole. No one said this whole egalitarian dream thing was going to be easy. Well, that's true. But this is far too much for you right now, at least. Maybe it's only your side of the aisle, which you have any hope of understanding this day, to know man in order to know woman. Then, yes. Everyone lay upon Jor's spectrum, each judged by their perceived internalized values. You are approximately 0.52 decimals across the line into masculinity. That is, in a less abstract definition, a little over halfway to being a full man. Sorry, what? Slightly over halfway, yes. Can I disagree with this, or opinions are fleeting, facts are firm? Does this mean I'm a woman? Of course not. And do not react like some sensitive wimp. The feminine is a beautiful ideal by itself. Fearing your position on the spectrum is a weakness by itself. The average man, if you think about back to your ability to sniff out manhood, usually placed around 0.5 decimals of masculinity. That makes you 0.02 more than the average man. That's not halfway then. Halfway to you being the most manly, yes. You're approximately averagely decent middle ground manly. A normal sized manhood inside of a perfectly medium shaped man. I can work with that. You already have for many years. Now, you will choose what? You know the truth, so choose a side. Fuck. Are we becoming entertained? No, God forbid. I'm ready to make a decision. Choose a feat. I pick Lady Fair. It's done. The feminine has entered it into your body, your soul, and your blood. Be kind to all. Be slightly less confused about gender. Yay, we are slightly less confused about gender. Yeah, that was really funny and really hectic, but we're doing some things here. We're doing some things. Interesting. But I was actually coming here to say, we need to find the Asgalist newspaper where it's being printed. But I think we failed at that at the minute. The golden line is not a piss reference. It's a fascist, like angelic thing. Milk curious? That's true. We could learn about milk. Oh yeah, we should ask Viskin. We should find Viskin and ask if what's his name works for him. Oh, an Asgalist. It's true, Bunny. It's true. I'm sorry, I'm busy. I stole his money, though. I mean, that feels kind of mean, but you know what? He wouldn't talk to me, so... But to be fair, he sees me as a cop, so that's actually valid. I can't remember how to get back to where I was. But we're gonna try and get back this way. Oh, I don't know if this is the way. That's fine. This is something. It's some way. Maybe we'll discover something. What's this? Dormitory out of commission? Okay. Simi, son of Stroke back? Who's stroking my back? You can't go there? Really? Oh, shame. RNA? What's RNA? Random apartment. RN random apartment, right. Snell. Oh, Snell's house. Oh, we can see Snell's place. Snell, this is cute. You got like a cute little house here, Snell. Welcome to my pad. Go ahead, root around as much as you want. Don't mind if I do. Thank you for letting me in. I'm not sure how this is any way useful for the job, but let me know when you're done looking around. Looking, nothing else. You live here alone? Yep. Don't you get lonely? I don't spend much time here. It's a cool place. Thanks. How long have you lived here? He glances at the ceiling. I don't know, 3 years, 4? Gosh, has it been that long? What does it cost? 100 a month. Real cheap, but I got a special deal because of the HWBT gig. That's real good for such a fancy apartment. The old lady takes care of her own, eh? You like living here? It's central, right next to the garden. That's really all I care about, although the ventilation system is pretty sweet during the cooler months. Ventilation system. Tolstead is full of tiny holes and air shafts. These circulate air from the river winds all throughout the tunnels. No one knows fully how they work, but they circulate both heated and cooled air, most likely magical in nature. Where do you live, cleric? I should tell them the truth. I live with my mom. You do? Yes. Huh? Well, I guess that's not too uncommon among humans. Oh, we've lost HP for that. His words cut deep. Well, anyways. I can't afford my own place. The economy is shit, I agree. She's not home a lot, so I mostly have it to myself. Oh, that also makes it more understandable. I mean, I don't get all personal, but if I had to live with my mother, I'd probably end up like one of those energy zombies. Energy zombie, an esoterically infused undead creature more akin to a ghost than a regular zombie. They're mostly harmless, apart from slowly draining the folk into exhaustion, common in the old city well. I used to live in the towers, but they kicked me out. Huh? Can I ask why? Yes? Okay then. Look, they just had problems with some of my writing. Your writing? What? Can't be that bad at spelling, can you? Idiotic comment. Spelling, huh? Because you're a cleric casting spells. Light aposty. I got a new patriarch who didn't like me, and then when I presented an argument for a Republican revolution without the influence of the free cities, they said it was a misuse of state resources, and they branded me with a minor case of dereliction. Really, it's all overblown, and Bjorn uses the same copper press all the time for a bunch of personal stuff, and he never gets in trouble over it, so it just seemed really overblown to me, and yeah. He listens to your rant with intense interest. They can just do that, toss you out. I don't think they like me very much. He was about to say understandable. Hilarious. Well, that sounds like bullshit. But you're still employed as a cleric. Of course, this is just a disciplinary action. They've been mad at me since I refused to register as a member of the party of Norvik. Interesting. So this whole thing is sort of like a redemption run for you then. Solving the mysteries of the tea shops that exploded and so on. Rejoin the fold. Sleepy Owlbear, oh my days, how are you? How are you doing? Hope life is going well. It's good, so good to see you. I think you and Woogie would really enjoy this game. It's like D&D. It's set in its own like custom universe, but it follows the same like classes. It's really, really cool. Redemption is within grasp. Then It doesn't matter. Once the election is over, I'll go back to doing Asgalist activism like in the good old days. You sure you sure have a lot of political aspirations, haven't you? I was a wild kid. He gives you a slow nod. Let's talk about something else. This is a nice apartment. Yeah, I'm not here a lot. The goblin laughs. I'd argue it's much better than usual. One time I was on a date. Well, one time I was on a date. Brought her back. Her. That Wendy Williams gif of when the guy said, you know, girls, when you're wearing 6-inch heels. I've never worn 6-inch heels, but I can imagine. And she was like, girl, this man's a homosexual. And I'm home. Welcome home, Wispy. Good busy with the twins. I can only imagine. I can only imagine they keep you very busy. Yeah, I imagine so. I hope the family's doing well though. It's so good to see you. Send all my love to Woogie as well. Terrible idea. The date was already going poorly. Imagine her expression when she steps in here and there's a pile of reports all over the floor, a block drain in the kitchen sink, and 15 confiscated bowls of pixie dust piled in the corner. Let me tell you, it took her 10 seconds to come up with an excuse. He recounts the tale with excellent timing. This is one of his favorites. He tells this one to everyone. As his laughter fades, he looks around the place and tells you, anyway, it looks better these days. Freedom, if I'm such a neat goblin like everyone says, I might as well keep my apartment neat. A girl, we can actually say that. Yeah. Back when I was still looking for that sort of thing. You know, getting tied down and so on, in the metaphorical sense. What about you? The question cuts tiny holes in your inside skull. Clerics are popular, right? Avoid, abort, alert. Oh no. Breathe heavily. The goblin looks at you with no particular expression and says, tactfully change the subject. Well, we failed at that. Failed at that miserably. I love that, Sleepy. That's so good. That's so good. You cross the street without looking. Just change it. Now, but what? Won't that be weird? Weird? The nerves are withering. You're shivering in front of him just from him asking a simple question. It's already weird. Now speak. Start screaming then speak. The Anuran are interesting creatures. Have you ever met an Anuran? Lovely frog folk. The Snell stares at you for approximately 6 seconds. Then he opens his mouth and says, I understand. He allows you to move on. Phew. Sorry. Don't say that out loud. What is wrong with you? Never mind. Do you have something else to say about your life? Me? Not really. For the last few years, I've been focusing on the halfways and whatever the old lady needs of me. Halfways, short for HBWT, or HWBT, the Halfway Bridge Tribe. Don't mean to sound ungrateful, though. I do love it. It's really rewarding. You're clearly good at what you do, whatever that is. He laughs. I ask myself that question sometimes. The goblin takes a breath. I tell you to look at it from the goblin perspective, but let me put it like this. Lady Sagely gave me an option in a world of railroad tracks. I got to help my people and get real fucking good at it. So for now, I'm going to keep doing it. Better than getting bored, that's for sure. This definitely is not the type of job that ever leaves you bored. He grins. Anyhow, anything else you want to talk about? No. Let's look around though. Out of reach? Interesting. I like that he has a photo of himself. That's cute. Sam, gorgeous, gorgeous Sam. Hello, hello. Good morning. Good morning, gorgeous, gorgeous. Gonna get ready for bed. Take care of yourself, Sleepy. I hope you're doing so well. Sending you all the love. Gorgeous, gorgeous Sam. Hello, good morning. The Australians are waking up. Divas, if that heart is hollow, you know what to do. Is that gonna... No, it's not gonna run. Well, it is gonna run. It did run. Good. Go follow gorgeous, gorgeous Sam Valentine. Bagatelli. The goblin has some good taste in men. Is that what it said? One of Snell's boxes. Let's go through it. A treat. Some money. Hell yeah, we're taking all of his stuff. Snell's work. You stand before a wooden board covered in sketches of various people, each of them connected by a long red thread. What is this, Snell? You He looks over to you from across the apartment. Oh yes, Project Visualizer. It helps me keep track of jobs. You can check it out if you want. I haven't done much other than the basic outline of the tea shop yet, but I've been busy with all this running around. You're good at this, Snell. Thank you for tucking Sleepy into bed. Thank you. How'd you sleep, Sam? Are you feeling rested? Thanks. It's what I do. Once we're finished, I'll make sure to compile it into a proper report for the old lady. Look closer at the sketches. You see several faces you recognize and some you don't. A birdman with a black and white pattern, along with a note tea shop owner. Yeah, we know he's a birdman. A bulky merman with the text rival, no, unambitious. The merman saved us from the water. A stout-looking dwarf in a uniform with a hammer symbol in the corner, part patron. A stylish orc with a freeze. We know her. Completely unaffiliated, suspicious. A pale man holding a skull, no motive. So that's the Viskin. A human with a fancy beard and a fish symbol in the corner, suppressing info. Beware. I don't know him yet. Then finally you look over the central piece, a beautiful rendition of Lady Sageleaf herself. Enemies, spies, city conspiracy. Interesting. That is interesting. Expensive material. Look at the mattress. The mattress is extra thick. Probably expensive. This material goes for extra in every outlet. However, the claim that those contain yin silk is ridiculous, or YM silk is ridiculous. Anything over a tiny fraction would make this bed half invisible. Can I take a nap, Snell? What? No. Don't even think about getting into my bed. You can join too. That's definitely worse. He's never gonna kiss me. I don't think I can handle the rejection. I need to get better at persuasion. I really hope you don't, considering your average proposal. Thanks, Bad. Oh. You do not need to leave. Oh, it's his toilet. I could smell his piss. Inshallah. Family. Oh, it's his family. That's cute. Yeah, I like Snell. Shot down. That's not the first time. He shot me down many times. Okay. I don't think this goblin's gonna fuck me. I'm gonna try though. I'm gonna keep trying, you know. I think I can win him over. I do believe it. I think I could win him over. Oh wait, no, this is where we came in, isn't it? No, wait, where are we? I don't know. What is this? Tom, thanks for pissing. Oh no, we're back in the goblin garden. Let's take these mushrooms. Did you just rip those mushrooms out of a pot? Why did you do that? What? It was cultivated there. It was a potted mushroom. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Nature's yours to mold. Someone worked hard cultivating those, and now you've just taken them. Stop it with the sermons, by the gods. You'll put these plants to better use. Just take whatever you want. Can I put them back? No, you'll have to live with it. Literally no one will care. I guess so. Tom, I mean, these gay numbers are huge tonight. What the hell? A lot of huge homosexuals in chat tonight. Okay, I'm saying 94. What the fuck? Here's the mushroom elf. Yeah. Out of the garden. Pony, welcome in. Hello, hello. It's good to meet you. Welcome in, welcome in. Fuck off, Knavebot. I say fuck off. Oh, Bunny got 7%. Well, somebody had to get a low number. A tunnel to Central Tolstad? That's kind of where I wanted to go. Where does this go? To the lower layer? We do want to go down there eventually, I think. Where's this go? Is there like another path this way? There is. Out of the garden? Okay. Let's go to the central bit. Because it's almost well, it's still only almost 11, but when it's midnight, after midnight, we can go and talk to, what's his name? But we need to find Viskin. Who the fuck is this? A hooded figure by the village. Oh, is he gonna try and kill me? Your muscles tense up. Anna, hello. Hello, Anna. Thanks for checking in. That coin bring you luck, fortune, or a secret thing. Guys, I'm scared. I think this guy's gonna try and assassinate me. A face of iron appears from nothing. Kind of cunty outfit though. I like the dagger, the piss dagger. Snell looks so goofy here. You hear the goblin say something to you, dagger. He doesn't need to raise his voice. You know the gravity of the word. This is no time for introspection. Get ready now. Roll initiative. This is my first combat. I'm not done fighting in this game before. We've won the initiation though, or the initiative. What the hell? Assassin? I would never assassinate. Not like it's in the name. I know, right? And I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. Happy Wednesday. Happy Hump Day. I think you mean murdered. Are you important enough to be assassinated? I think so, because I'm doing investigations into like terrorism. So, breathing stopped. Fear response begun. Snell gets ready to act. The goblin's quick. The goblin gets a hold of your garments and pulls you aside. In one fast tug, he's managed to move you a bit to the side. Not by much, but it's enough to save you from that blade. Let's hope so. This guy wants to kill you. Don't let them. Great advice. You probably can't talk your way out of this one. Attempt to regain composure. Success. Natural 20. A deep breath, you close your eyes. It feels like a minute, but with your body's current bioperception, there's no doubt it has only been a few split seconds. You are now ready to strike. The masked one is ready. The masked one immediately rushes forward, the sharp dagger thrusts towards your target. Fortunately, the target, you, has been pulled aside by Snell. The dagger misses you by an inch. Cleric, wake the fuck up. After the initial attack, the masked one goes for another attempt. Your goblin companion jolts his arm to the side and a thick string appears out of his sleeve. It's a long woven cord with a pouch at its center, along with an iron ball. He's getting his balls out for me, finally. I've been waiting for his balls. You're very, very tired, barely made it through stream. I've been absurdly busy. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm really sorry to hear that. I hope you get some rest soon. How's the ebbing? Well, I haven't fucked the goblin yet, but he's getting his balls out for me. Or at least a ball. Yeah! A loud thud explodes from the lower left hip of the masked one. Gah! Direct hit. You got this. Do whatever comes to mind first. It's probably right. Hello, Skebby Gay Boy. Good morning, Nancy. The Australians are waking up. Good morning, good morning. Thanks for checking in. May that coin bring you luck, fortune, or a secret third thing. It all starts with one ball. 1 ball, 2 balls, 3 balls, 0 balls. Makes no difference to me. Come up with an apprehension plan. Okay, we had advantage. Spending a few seconds actually thinking about it, you realize what this is. A quick hit. This guy will run away, so you should... I'll strike when he tries to get away. Just so. Despite the damage taken to his body, you can hear him grunting and pulling himself together. Once again, the masked one lunges forward. The dagger now aimed for your vitals. This will not break you. Cleric, look out. The dagger hits. We're doing death saving throws, but we're okay. We're fine. Right below your neck artery. That's not great. The shock sends a shiver through your system. Fuck. You hear a weak voice behind the mask. Now's your chance to turn things around. You don't think about the stab wound. You can do this. Just don't let this guy get away. If he's captured, you can make him talk. After an impressive display with his sling, the goblin rushes forward to try and grab one of the masked one's legs. You're not getting away, asshole. He's dead set on escaping at this point. Maybe you should let him. Don't let him get away. You'll never know when this asshole will reappear. Chase him down. Chase him down. Good morning. I need to set up an Australian's command, or Aussie command, yeah. You got a 20-minute nap in, Anna, before making dinner, which you just ate. Ooh, what was for dinner? Hopefully that's enough for the rest of the day. Watching a movie with mom tonight. I love that. What film are you watching? I'm asking you a lot of questions. I'm sorry. We're fine. Diva, you failed 2 of them. Well, I believed we were fine, and we're fine. We're making it work. But it's so good to see you, Manti. I hope you slept well. Chasing him down. We got it. We did it. We did it. You rush after the masked one. Once you manage to grab an arm, it doesn't take long for you to pin him to the ground. We're pinning a man down. Love it. He's struggling. Careful, he might get loose. He's loose? Manti. Gah. Yeah, a tingle. The goblin rushes after you, yelling, "Get him!" Quick, stop him from speaking. Gag him. We're gonna make him gag. This is getting so hectic. Try to grab the mask. As your hand gets closer, you sense the intense esoteric energy surrounding it. Ukul Asamai Udamai. In an instant, the masked one is gone. What? Where did he go, Snell? The goblin looks around, invisible. He swings his head around as if he's fighting the air. But you had him. Shit, was that teleportation? Most likely. There was something magical about him, I think. He rubs his chin. Someone wants us dead, or you more likely. We must investigate carefully. He sighs. Yep, another one to the list. Adrenaline wearing off. Beware. Everything is a bit wobbly, not from the blood loss, but... Derek, do you need any... He motions towards his neck, the location of which you were stabbed. Feel your neck. You press a hand against your neck, right where you felt the blade hit. The area hurts, but more importantly, it's not wet. You will live. I'm fine. He got my armor. Really? Sure. Aren't you lucky? He said, taking a deep breath. Guess we're gonna need it if someone's gonna send assassins after us. I think... Gag it. I think I'm fairly certain. I came to the suspicion last time we played this game that we're undead. Like, we aren't a zombie, but I don't think we're far from being a zombie. I don't think we're like living in the normal sense. My character refuses to take his helmet off, and I don't think it's just because they didn't want to do a character creation kind of modeling thing. He was genuinely afraid to take it off. We came across some dialogue about people who die and then are resurrected sometimes lose memories. We don't know who we were before. I know that's a narrative choice for the game because like it allows you to roleplay, be who you want to be. And it talked about like people who had near-death experiences becoming like completely different people. I know that also serves the narrative of the roleplay element of the game, but I think we are undead. So like the fact that we get stabbed, like I think we're not bleeding because there's no blood, or maybe not like blood flow. I don't know. I'm not really sure. Something funky's happening. Even incompetent ones like that. That mask was weird. Yep, gives me the creeps just thinking about it. Looks like some old ceremonial thing. Religious rites, sacrifices, cults. Cultists? These days, evil cults aren't a thing in Norvik, but he gives you a snide smirk. If you believe the magistrates. The city under the city loved that place. Could be connected with something below. He snaps his fingers. We should ask Snur, your scholarly friend. He might know a thing or two about cults. Who do you think actually sent that guy? No clue. But let's hope they're as bad at their job as the guy was at his. Yeah, the assassin really was ass. Glance down at the abyss and move on. The river coursing around you, hugging you. You glare into the darkness, but you see nothing down there. Your companion clicks his tongue. Fuck this. They can't get away with that. Not on our streets. Give him a nod. He nods back. You stood your ground. Somehow you'll live to tell the tale. The goblin is more competent than you imagined. You have a feeling this will be a fruitful partnership if you can get on his good side. Well, I'm trying to fuck him. So... Anna, you made rice with ground beef soaking in soy sauce? Ooh. That sounds really nice. It's going to be It Happened One Night or The Lady Vanishes. Two classics from the 30s. I've not seen either of them. I hope you love it though. You and your mom like to watch classic films, especially ones we've never seen. That's so cool. That's really neat. That's really neat. I hope you enjoy it. Whatever one you watch, I hope you enjoy. Snell checks around the crossing, a weary scowl on his face. Let's get out of here. Yeah, let's. But we were... City below the city. I didn't mean to come here. Where am I? I did mean to come here, but I don't remember which way I meant to come. I don't remember where we are. This is where we did... Is this where we came out of? The Drunken Sphinx. No, that's not where we were. Yeah. Is this where we came out of? And that's the path up to Tolstad. That's where we want to go, though. We need to go find Snor, who actually I think was the other way around, but that's fine. I get so lost in this game. I think I am here. We want to talk to Viskin anyways, and ask him about the goblin in his service. And then I want to go find Snore, who I think, again, is down on Water Lane somewhere. Yeah, Snore's office. But also at midnight, or after midnight, we need to go. There's a couple places we need to go. I don't know where I am. I can't remember. A lady's apartments. You going to bed now? Night-night, Kay. Sleep well. We adore you. Good night, good night. Guys, can we get some talks and chat? Good night, good night. Bye-bye, Kay. Thank you for hanging out with us. I appreciate you. If I kiss the goblin, I'll let you know. Manifest for me. I'll be dreaming about it. Where the fuck am I? I think if I go this way, I can go down to the right, maybe? Or no. I know, actually, no. I'll let you know, though. I'm going to try and kiss this goblin. He won't kiss me. He doesn't want me, and I'm so sad. I want him so bad. But Daddy, I love him. Yeah, that's the Lich House. That's where we're going. Better get those piss points, well. You might not. I don't know. I don't even know if it's possible in this game. I'm just saying I want to. Yeah, let's ask him. I need a break, yeah. I was dead when I was brought here. Yes. He admits it so easily. I apologize for not telling you the truth earlier. I was advised not to. He puts down his pen and looks you dead in the eyes. When you arrived here, you were deceased sometime in the night from drowning. Right. Approximately 3 hours before arrival, I immediately began the formal procedure until I received word from Lady Sageleaf along with payment. She wanted you alive. The lady has been notified of your arrival here. As such, I prepared a resurrection. You rezzed me? I rezzed you, yes. That's powerful magic. It is. I have my sources. The Pale Man holds incredible power if he is able to bypass an esoteric limitation. However, I suggest you speak with Lady Sageleaf about this. If you may require answers, I am simply a middleman in this. Snell? The goblin gives you a conflicted expression. I don't know, cleric. I really didn't know. He did not. Lady Sageleaf's instructions instructed me not to inform anyone, not even her own agents. No need to be paranoid. True, it's just some, not everyone's lying to me. Correction, I was lying to you. Lady Sageleaf potentially as well. Snell scratches his chin. I'm not entirely certain how I feel about this. The old lady isn't one to spend money on resurrecting a city cleric, but I'm guessing she didn't want to wait for another one to appear? We should speak with her, but remember that she paid you for this resurrection cleric. That's true, she seemed nice enough. I wouldn't use nice, but she's at least very, very competent. It was a lie, but it was a lie for expediency. What spell did you use to revive me? He's quiet for several seconds. A modification, then. A personal resurrection spell. Raise dead. Mick Jagger voice. You can't always get what you want. No, you can't. It's true. Quispy, are you having dinner yet? A 5th level necromancy spell. It raises a creature from the dead if the time of passing is within 10 days. It is a highly sought after spell these days, and very few are able to cast it. With changes, it's not the original spell, as I'm sure you understand. Viskin's Raise Dead. My spell requires a higher cost while lowering the spell's complexity in return. Like a blood cost? No, cleric. The new cost is doubled, 1,000 crowns, which is not too bad. Could be better. The Pale Man stares at you. Is this why I lost my ability to cast higher level spells? Potentially. Whatever issue your body and soul appeared to have with my spell, it was not permanent. My soul and my body? It's more common than you might think. I felt really weird when I woke up, like different. Is that your dark magic also? That can happen, yes. As it can with any resurrection magic when a soul is given sufficient time spent away from its body. I like this new me. Wonderful to hear. Whatever changed, it was probably for the best. Still got your wits about you. That's what matters. Right, I'll go speak to Lady Sageleaf. What can you tell me about this guy? The goblin sneakily leans in and whispers right back. You want a rundown right in front of him? I don't think he can hear us. That's not the point, cleric. Biskin, can you hear us? No, cleric, nor am I listening. Go ahead. The dialogue in this game kills me. See? The goblin size. Give me the rundowns now. This skin is a local mortician, unaffiliated, works on contracts within the city. The HWBT has deals with him, but partly because he's a neighbor, partly because he's not, you know, a normal person. The goblin clears his throat and throws a glance back at the mortician. He's not the type you want to make enemies with, but hey, he seems to like you, so good job on that. But my suggestion, keep your distance. I have some personal questions. Stop, you've already wasted enough time, just leave. He shifts in his seats. Very well. Come up with a ton of random questions. That's your job, asking questions, getting answers. Yes, retrieve the knowledge. I've actually ran out of personal questions. Okay, bye. Okay, so that's interesting. Does the kobold have anything more to say? Oh, we never beheld the kobold? I must not have learned how that worked by this point. This one is quite hostile. Stay on your feet. His expressionless eyes seem to keep watch all the time. He's obviously determining where to strike for you to die as quickly as possible. How humane. Usually kobolds are only dangerous in large numbers. This one appears extremely deadly on his own. Beware. I love this kobold. Master says you behave. I have questions for you. Do you know who this is? Points at Snell. Sneers. Goblin. Yeah, sure, good enough. I am Goblin. Thank you for your time, kobold. Rosie, beware. Jinx is so mean to Asuka. No, that's not right. That's not right. We haven't decided what I want, and Zurich hasn't left work yet. Guys, ads are coming, by the way, in 30 seconds, so fuck them. Don't watch them. Don't be influenced. Okay, so we need to ask Lady Sageleaf about why she wanted us revived. That's interesting. That's an interesting turn of events I wasn't expecting. There's something inside this old vase. Ooh, I'm taking. Incense? Nice. Okay, we also need to find our way. Where the hell am I? Where's my journal? We need to find our way down to Snorigan. And then before or by midnight come back up. How do I get there? I didn't really look. Oh, we could go to the Goblin Garden from here and then like work our way over to Watermill. I don't Waterlane. I don't really know. I'm really bad at navigating. I just saw this. It's graffiti. Goblin War. I love it. A green face is splattered along the facade, staring wildly towards the flaming sky, and the dragon spread across it, or something like that. Is that you, Snell? Pointing at the artwork. He says, not laughing. Funny. I do know the guy who made it. Calls himself Goblin. He's a bit of a twat. He says a bit, but really he means a massive gaping one. Trust me, I know these things. What does it mean? It represents devotion, albeit in an asinine way. The coin stands for the fat loot the dragon brought to her people. You could get behind that. The fire is the soul, the boundary between the real and the heartful. What does this tell me about the state of Norvik? Nothing really. That goblins are artists? Place your hand upon the wall. You take a step forward, the painted stone surface is smooth. This is no cheap dwarven rock. This is gate-era architecture disguised amongst the rest. Tell me your secrets. We failed. Your focus falters. There's nothing to answer here, but there's something there beyond the silent heartstone. Try again tomorrow, perhaps. Yeah. I like that if you fail a skill check, you can try, like some skill checks, not all of them. You can try again the next day. What am I beholding here? The bracken tree originates from Ilim Forest and today is a major export resource for an Ask Benai. Weak to grow and flexible in usage. Bye, tree. Pillar Crossing. Maybe this is where I'm trying to go. I don't remember. I'm really bad at navigation in this game. Oh, not the Drunk's Fangs. Oh, I do know where I am now, though. Where they attempted to assassinate us. We go in here. This part. No, I think I'm going too far low, too far below. Although we might end up with Lady Sageleaf again, but that's not what I'm trying to do. I think this maybe might be the way. I don't really know. I get so turned around here. I get so turned around. Oh, we're back with Lady Sageleaf though, so we can ask her about why she wanted us resurrected. That's quite useful. This diva. You resurrected me. That's a bit of a simplification, isn't it? I paid Viskin to resurrect you. What? Because you were foolish enough to get yourself killed right as you arrived in Tolstad, like an idiot. Hold on a second. She let out a roar from her toes. All the goblin workers in the garden stop and stare at you for a second. Perhaps I should have told you the truth. Perhaps I should not have. Nevertheless, this is the case. You died in the river. You fell, and I did not want to wait for another damn cleric to waddle their way here in another week or so. So when your corpse was discovered, I decided to pay the cost of resurrection. You're welcome. Then what about the assassin trying to kill me? Could that have something to do with this? Yes, I've had reports of that too. Not good, quite bad in fact. But we have no information to act on. Whoever or whatever is behind it should be apprehended right now. Yes, my lady. I'll make sure of it. Well, I'm happy to be alive, I guess. I'm happy to you're alive too, cleric, as long as it means you'll be performing your services here in Tolstad. So do that, then make me proud. She throws a glance at Snell. He bows his head. That's all for now. Okay, so really it was just a matter of, well, she's just claiming it's a matter of convenience. Central Tolstad? Where? So, am I trying to go central? Oh, Waterlane View is all the way up at the top there. So that's what I want to do. I need to go back to where I came from. I'm spinning around. Daddy, watch me twirl. Watch me twirl, Daddy. Watch me twirl. Yeah, it was this way. And then through here. Interesting. Whoever the assassin was, they had really cunty outfit. I like the mask. We need to go ask. Yeah, we're going to Waterlane because we need to go ask the gnome if he knows anything about bolts. Yeah, here we go. Waterlane View. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Here, this is where we wanted to go. I'm sort of getting the exploration now. This is good. And here he is. I think this is him, isn't it? You do love bears. Bookbinder, you got business. Oh, I do actually. I need him to fix my spell book. This is the goblin I want to romance, by the way. He's gay, literally. I mean, look at him. We clocked it before he even admitted it before he came out to us, but I'm like, that's a homosexual. Your husband is gay. He's a beep. He sucks. Beep. Yeah, this is him. I love his chest hair though. He's such a hot short king and he's so funny. Bald envies. Yes, I'm saying. Yeah. Knock on door. Within seconds of the knock, the slit on the door slides open. Beyond, you see a pair of large yellow eyes glaring at you. Hey, yo. Is this pest control? Pest control? In a sense? The eyes push closer to the slit of the door, and as they do, a bush of gray feathers pokes out. Bird folk. Ah, an owl. A cleric? No, I'm a rogue. There's no denying it now, you're a rogue. The birdman behind the door ruffles his feathers. Shen Yelan is my name. If you're not pest control, I need nothing from you. Please leave. I have a ruined prayer book. Can you fix it? Prayer book? Yes, I've seen quite a few. Drop it inside. I'll take a look. Yes, yes, horrible. Saltwater, left swollen. You could have avoided the worst of this if the drying process had been handled better. I will rebind this foul mess for you. How much will it cost? We'll see, it depends on the process. I will need guidance in the direction of rebinding. The spells inside are lost, however the style and formatting can be saved. Using my skills, I can aim at something from the towers, which would be most similar to the original work. It could focus on rebinding in a style of a druidic ledger, or perhaps a grimoire of the dark and forbidden arts. Forbidden magic? Ooh. I want it to be charisma. Makes sense because I am doing a charisma build, so like maybe having that would be good. I'm gonna slap Navy's head with one of those sticky hands, as you should. I'd give you permission to do that. You have to sleep for 5 hours and then early start. Juno, good luck tomorrow. I hope it goes so smoothly. I'm so sorry. One day is so stressful, Mama, but we are all rooting for you. Congrats on the house. We love you, and I hope to see you twerking soon. You've added this to your wish list. You're ready. So it's so good. It's genuinely, I've been lost. Like, if I wasn't streaming it, I would have completed it in like 2 sessions. It's so addictive to play. It's just really funny as well. I want to choose a full of forbidden magic. That I will do. Return tomorrow, not while the sun rises. I am either resting or working intently during those hours. So he's an owl. He's a bird person. He's an owl, so he only is open at nighttime. Okay. Do you want to drink at the tavern later? No. So stern. Are you a scholar? Oh. You are interested in the arts. If you have anything to share, let's hear it. I was trained in the knowledge back in the Three Wings. I know many things, but no time to talk or share. Busy. If you want scholarly teachings, go speak with my upstairs neighbor. That gnome never stops talking. Oh, I know him. He's not a gnome. He's a halfling. Oh my god, did I call him a gnome before? He's not a gnome. He's a halfling. Not me being accidentally racist. You keep striking out hard. Well, it's true. Riz up, Diva. I'm trying. Every time I leveled up, I put my attributes in Riz. And I will not learn the differences between gnomes and halflings for the same reason you people will call my kind bird folk, clumping us together with the foul feathers of the darker bands. That sounds racist. Fear mostly. Spite. Understandable. Yes. Yes, it is. Why do you need help from the Pest Control Guild? Rats. Oh. They're awful. Keep spawning out of sewer pipes. Yeah, the PCG should really take care of that. Yes. He lets out an angry bird noise. But the bastard guild leader Torlim Slip keeps telling me they don't have time. No time? They have a dozen teams running around the city. No time? I've heard the big problem is that they cannot get anyone to do pest control missions at 1-star levels. The PCG has a ranking system based on the danger of any particular pest they handle. Of course. Pest Control Guild. Of course, rats would be a 1-star problem. The halfways, we haven't relied on PCG for years. They just don't have time for anything under a 2-star danger ranking. It's very annoying. I have looked into it, and the problem is the Pest Control Guild teams that join the guild only take on 1-star missions for a couple of weeks. Then they quickly start focusing only on higher paying tasks, and all the actual normal pests keep on spreading throughout the city. It's ridiculous. It's a ridiculously idiotic system. So while the mimics and monsters keep getting slayed, nothing's done about these damn rats. The PCG usually uses a legendarily poorly designed system. It uses a legendarily poor design. Like, actually really inefficient. Entirely due to it being a public thing, of course. Had it been privatized... Oh, don't you start with a privatization, Miss Thatcher. The bird takes a few breaths after his rant. Worst part, my nephew has a team himself, the White Doves they called. And I've tried sending messages to him, but he just keeps saying the same thing. Too busy, too busy. I could take a look at it. It does kind of sound like a quest. If you do, I would be happy. The rats seem to come from the sewers connected to the city below. Well, good luck with that. No, I can talk about your nephew. He calls himself Valerian Windrider. That is the Norvikian way of saying his name. He's also active with the Free Strider Party. Not the Free Striders. If you're interested in throwing a vote for one of my fellow Owlkin. He works with one of those filthy Yobus, which I'm not really happy about. This owl is so racist. This owl is so racist. Oh, I've heard of that church over in housing, right? Well, good luck with that. Thank you for your time. So we have to come back to him, ask for his, to see if he's finished with my book, tomorrow night. Let's go in and see if Snore can answer our question about potential assassins. He waves a hand in front of him. Life is pain. What now? What do you want? We were attacked by an assassin. Seemed like a cult thing. Yeah. He had this iron mask on, real creepy. Ah, cults are not as common these days, but a few still spring up from time to time, of course. What did the mask look like? Green, oxidized copper, maybe? Had lines across it, seemed esoteric. Definitely esoteric. Definitely esoteric. And a dagger, a wavy yellow thing. Basically, he ran at us, tried to stab us, and well, something magical was going on too. Then he got away before we could get answers. After he failed to kill us, or at least the cleric. Well, not a cultist. No? Doesn't sound like it. Not an organized thing, at least. Sounds more like a lone actor. Cultists move in groups. They kidnap rather than kill. They wear matching uniforms like some fucking theater performance. From all the cults I know of, Esoth's dragon cult, the cult of elemental evil, the various titan cults, and all the borderline cults for the evil walking gods, this could be a new one, or some minor cult history it has overlooked. More likely this is a radicalized spellcaster or a follower of some magical creature. If he's draped up in magical gear, it's more likely a professional hit. Does anyone want you dead? It might have to do with the tea shop. The halfling barely listens to your comment and touches his mustache. Perhaps a warlock? I love warlocks. Welcome back, Crispy. The goblin winces at hearing the word. But for what patron? A fey creature or some aberration? Who knows? You should be careful though. That kind of magic is deadly at best. Right, good info. Slightly horrifying, but good info. We'll keep that in mind if we run into him again. You do that. And my tip, strike before he gets off any dark magic on you. As the old legionnaires say, rather a blade in the belly than a curse in the balls. That's so true. That's so true. He's laughing. Someone's out there trying to kill you and he's laughing. I love this game. It's so cool. Okay, that's all for now. Now it's almost midnight, so we need to go back to the big guy's house. Where is that again? It's up on the hill. So we need to go up, like, find the temple. How the fuck do we do this? This is gonna take ages, but no, actually, no, it isn't. I know exactly how I'm gonna get there. I know exactly how I'm gonna.
About some water, cunt.
Yeah,
Get that up, yeah.
I haven't drank a lot of water tonight, to be fair. I haven't even finished my Cunty Pink yet, but I will drink some water. Thank you, Quispy. Divas, fill your bladders. If you haven't had a drink in a while, take a drink. Get something up, yeah. Doesn't matter if it's water, doesn't matter if it's monster, doesn't matter if it's piss. Well, probably shouldn't be piss. It's not super hydrating. You drink piss for enjoyment, not for hydration. Long tunnel to Pillar Crossing. I don't think I want to go to Pillar Crossing. Yes, guys, drink something. Thank you, Quispy. Nice outfit, human. Thank you. How do I get back to... Can I go this way? I wonder if I can go up there. I've never been up there, but we've got to do something at a specific time, so we better hurry up. Otherwise I'll be caught waiting again. Not this crab that tried to kill me. The hell am I? Rosie, thanks for checking in. May that coin bring you luck, fortune, or a secret thing. Oh, I hate this thing. I'm gonna have to climb up this ladder and I'm gonna probably fail a skill check. Oh god. Oh no, I don't have to do skill checks anymore. Yeah, that's good. But this is where we wanted to be. This is perfect, actually. This puts us on a really great location. And no, I haven't finished it yet. I'm nearly done with it, though. To be fair, Crispy. How do I get down from here? Oh shit! Have I gone out the wrong door? I think I have. What the hell? Why am I up here? How did I get up here? I must have gone through the wrong door. Oh yeah, I did. Where's the actual door? Oh, here. We need to go this way. Oh, it's almost midnight. We have 3 minutes to burn. But we can investigate what's over here. No, wait, there's nothing over there. Right. What's over here? Have we gone this way? I don't know if we ever did. Oh, no. Who's this diva? An elf? Oh, that's a really good roll. A sorcerer. Strange. There's something not quite right about this elf in the corner of the fortress. Her presence appears not vivid enough for you. Oh, she's gorgeous. Look at her. Sitting in the corner, you see a woman in a green coat. Her intense gaze focused on the cityscape horizon across the river. Careful, cleric. Snell says under breath. Easy to slip and fall here. He's right. Elves can be quite the handful. Greetings, citizen. She turns her head, the expression cold. Yes? A busy woman just standing on a ledge. Doing nothing, sure. Elves are scary. Don't trust her. My lady elf, how fair you are on this bright morrow. What are you, writing a poem? Stop that. The lady does not seem to respond. Thank the gods for that. She breaks eye contact once again, facing the river. Call me Pinja. Hervedis? What are you doing here? Waiting? Waiting for what? She looks up the pillar shore. I have a friend in need of help. I can help. Me, I do that. She shakes her head. No need. I've caused enough trouble at least as it is. Please, I want to help. The elf is quiet. Convince her you can help? No, there's no way I'm going to pass this skill check. Maybe. You feel a surge of confidence. There's only one way you can give her this quest. Prove your heroic qualities. Do you know who I am? The elf doesn't respond. I'm the man that will save the city, the world one day. The elf turns and looks at you. I'm your friend. If your friend needs help, I'm the guy to do it. She stares at you for a while, taking you in. Then she gives you a little smile. I'm impressed. Your foolish charade has actually accomplished something. What's this quest, fair lady? Don't call her that, you. He looks away once more. There's a paladin, Lord Gorm of Norvik. We've been looking for him anyways. The missing paladin? She nods. He's a city paladin. He's lost his way completely. Is he here on Tolstad? She glances towards the pillar. Her look is stern. He's close. The elf speaks in riddles, very dramatic. She means he's physically close but spiritually far gone, or the other way around. I cannot say much, but if I could have just one more chance. You see right through her for a second. Her heart is on display. If you can find him, Rajan... Oh, she knows me. Tell him sincerely and with all my heart. He can go fuck himself. The drama? Wow, love it. Wait, did you notice? The elf just said your name. Creepy. Gorm is not her friend. He's not the one in danger. Where can I find him? She shakes her head. Who's your friend then? Her mouth shakes, and then she shakes her head. Fascinating, so secretive. I will find him, my lady. Thank you. Quest required. Well done. Now you just need to find this lost, drunk, famous paladin somewhere in the massive maze of the city. Fun times. Do you know anything about the tea shop? Sad what happened. She looks down the river. I agree, a tragedy. Tea shops are sacred. The elf does not even appear to listen to you. She simply nods and mutters. Are you here to look into the tea shop? More or less. What do you think happened? Rogue spellcaster. Hi, Zach. Hello, gorgeous, gorgeous Zach. How are you doing? Happy hump day. Are you getting humped today? You see the elf look at you with her piercing eyes. Thank you for your service. Are you saying that to get me to stop asking questions? The elf again says nothing and then turns away again. How are you connected with this missing paladin? She shakes her head slowly. You can't talk about that? She nods. Bow your head and leave. Hey cleric, you okay? Yes, thank you, Snell. No problem, big guy. Keep going. Interesting elf lady. Thank you for the shout out for our gorgeous, gorgeous Zach. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But a good day regardless. I love that for you. You deserve that. I love hearing that. It's good to see you. And welcome in, welcome in. Oh, a snail. Huh. Anyways, let's go in here. Bald, yes, yes, bunny. Oh, this prick. He's gonna piss me off. I just know it. Master Nicholas Darrow. Charisma check. We slayed that. We slayed that. We got everything. Lawful evil. Yeah, I knew it. I knew he was evil. Coin Lord, here he is, the Coin Lord of Norvik and the Magistrate of Tolstad. That smile he has is a facade, of course. An expression simulacra, heavily tainted over the course of 20 years on the job. He's an expert in his field, and his field is politics. He will respect you only if you serve him loyally, like a hound, or if you prove yourself competent and ruthless. He has no time for fools, but a man of his stature does not retain power if he does not recognize talent when it barks in his face. He inherited his position from his father at a young age. Nicholas has been doing this his entire life, and he's good at it. One of the best. The only problem is, if you're good at the role of magister, then you're good at a number of nefarious illegal activities by association. Interesting. Okay, let's see what's in his pockets. Good night, Coney. It was so good to meet you. Welcome in. I hope you had a great time hanging out with us, and get some good sleep. You're cooked. He's addressing you as a patriarchal pitiable straight dude. Who said that? Who said that? Big guy? Oh yeah, he did say big guy. That should be fair. Tower key. I wonder if I could steal that from him. I did. Not even a hey, hello. At the top of the stairs, you see a man placed upon his silken throne. Why does he kind of look like David Tennant? His well-groomed face lit by a single bulb candle, but he does not look at you. Instead, he folds his copy of the Norvikian Post in half and sighs. So he's reading the fascist papers. Won't you look at that? It's Coin Lord Darrow in the flesh. Don't make him mad. This is your boss. You hear about this? The man slaps his newspaper. Ascalist opportunist strikes fear in Silker's guild. He reads to you. Then he lowers his paper and mutters, 9,000 crowns in damages. Damn, that's likely a 2-year salary. This man commands attention. The Asgal spirit is strong. Yes, they are certainly tenacious. The magistrate takes a few quick glances at you. But what can you do? It's democracy. I love democracy. Not many clerics do, from what I hear. Darrow let out a sigh, folding his newspaper in half again. It's the age of crowds, that's what they call it. And the loudest voices keep shouting at me in particular, it seems. The crowd is a power beyond belief. He furrows his brow. The moonlight makes him look like a marble bust. Oh, this marble's about to bust. Rob him again, and I would. And I would trust. You keep striking out. That's true. I see you've picked up a goblin. He takes a step forward. Lord Darrow, Lady Sageleaf has declared a joint operation. Of course she has, cleric. If you will, I would like to speak with you in private. Excuse me? The goblin glances at you and then back at the Coin Lord. Seriously? He's with me. I can see that. Now, if you please. He gestures towards the stairs. Your services are not needed at the moment. Thank you. Snell lifts his head into the air. Uh-huh. Don't piss off the goblin if you want him to watch your back. No good option here. Someone's gonna be pissed. I'm not pissing off Snell. I'd like to piss on him, maybe. Snell stays. The tall man glares at you. Your asshole puckers? Oh, I'm dying. No, we saved. We saved. Glare back. You hear a chuckle from your companion. It's fine, late anyhow. He gives you a knowing glance. I'm heading home. First thing tomorrow, cleric. Oh, so he's gone. But at least, you know, we haven't pissed off Snell. I really want Snell to be my partner. Not just in a romantic way. Like, we're working on this together. Like, fuck this rich asshole. The Coin Lord glances at the window and remains Manila, whose asshole's puckering on a hump day. Mine right now. Manila, hello, but you can piss on Snell? I'm trying. I would if you'd let me. I feel compelled to ask. Once you hear the door closing behind Snell on his way out, he continues, how was your meeting with our dear Goblin Chief? I mediated. Good man. His jaw tightens and then loosens. The Coin Lord carries an iron will ring, and as all good politicians do, make any mind-altering spell you cast on him useless. Don't waste any spell slots. I must apologize, cleric. Tossing you around as a pawn in this regrettably political game of ours isn't something I had hoped for. You obviously have much more important matters to attend to in the palace. Of course you do. Not really. The Lord is flattering you. He's gotten far in life using this tactic. A job's a job. Yes, someone has to keep things running. First things first, I'm obliged to offer accommodations during your stay here on Tolstad. Obliged? Interesting choice of word. It is customary for clerics on a job to be given free housing by their employer. You may stay in the old guards tower. Now, I'm not sure why you feel entitled to browse through my pockets, but that key will get you access to the tower. Right. Well, you know, Bigay du crime. Etir uses one of the floors. You take the top one. Is it fancy? Whisper to him, I'm sharing with the weird-eyed lady? He stifles a laugh. Is that what you call her from now on? Is that what I'll call you from now on, Etir? I prefer not. You hear the angel mutter from below. The magistrate gestures to his ears. She's not just eyes, trust me. He shuffles about, looking annoyed for a moment. Now, about the incident. As soon as the fires were put out, I had a city engineer inspect for structural damages. He speaks of the tea shop, obviously. Once it was cleared and no casualties were reported, I shut it down. Without an investigation? Initially, yes, as a precaution. The reason why we've been so careful with this whole ordeal is simply because we do not want to cause more strife. We've got enough of that already, Orth Pertel. Did you notice what he said? Your real job here is not to solve this crime. The real job is to dodge arrows for the magistrate. Yeah, that sounds about right. What's your theory? The matter with a tea shop is one big distraction, I'm afraid. Of course it is. Right before the election, at the heart of the city, political manipulation. You think a party's behind it? He holds up his hands. I'm not saying anything, but while it's certainly an exciting thought, I do not believe that any party has enough incentive to pull something off like this. My purest guess would be someone with access to arcane artifacts, or at worst, a rogue spellcaster. Someone who would benefit from from scared goblins and angry Asgulls. So, a radical. Not a bad guess. However, he clearly is attempting to not place focus on any real powers in the city. Manila, how was your day? How you doing, King? I stepped away from one bit. Who's the Dilf in the chair? He's evil. I mean, he's still a Dilf, though, I guess. Average politician, yeah. Rich prick. Rich prick. What information do you have? Aggressive. Spread of fire. Loud explosion. Militia rush across the halfway bridge and put it out. He looks at the window. The owner is missing, but no one got hurt. Strife? It's election week, cleric. We've got legal rallies, copper presses full of lies, and a populace ready to tear their neighbors into pieces. If the city is to survive, we need to play it safe. He rubs his eyes. Then we've got the tired old Lord Patriarch who hasn't left his villa for years. That leaves us in charge. You, the magistrates? Yes, cleric. We, along with the straggling patriarchs and the other palace officials who will hold the reins in this election for the party of Norvik. Trust me, it's not easy being a magistrate. Anyhow, the tea shop. Got it. You keep him talking. You need more info before you ask him about the tea shop. Well, it might be smart for the tea shop question straight away. Or to go for the tea shop question straight away. Who knows how you'll fuck it up if you keep on asking questions. It's true. You can fix him? Well, you're welcome to try. You require information, ask. So is that your angel, your bodyguard or something? More or less. Etir is a high prefect. Every magistrate gets the highest tier of protection available. She's not much of a talker, but I can't say I dislike it. I flirted with her. Oh. The Cornlord laughs. Oh. He laughs some more. Oh. You hear that, Etir? Darrow calls down the stairs. Yes, magistrate, she replies coldly from below. The magistrate shakes his head. Orth be good. Is the missing paladin involved? Is that what the papers are calling him now? Lord Gorm has been missing for weeks, so I'm afraid the timeline doesn't quite add up. He shakes his head. If you find him skulking about below, you can ask him anything you want. Just let him know he's been kicked off the campaign, okay? Sounds pissed. If you reward him, perhaps there will be if you find him, perhaps there'll be a reward. If the goblins hadn't pushed for it, would you have sent for me? The Pesh man looks up and down. No, I don't think I would have. He's not talking around it. It means he doesn't see you as a threat. How's the election going? We're winning. Be awkward and stay silent. We've got a third of the populace. A third. That means we have already lost the goodwill of a large portion of the human population, according to the latest polls. The campaign is a half failure, but it'll get us over the finishing line. What's your problem with the Asgulls? You're kidding. They've infiltrated every guild. Their rallying circus causes near riots wherever they gather up. They're disrupting the economy. When the agrarian party fell apart, we almost had a famine on our hands. Or, well, he corrects himself straight up away. Famine is a bit of a exaggeration, but they did practically ruin our grain exports for an entire quarter. Else, we'd be better off with the free starters any day of the week. They at least uphold basic economic stability. What sort of chaos is it brewing in this election? What kind? All kinds. I have some non-election questions. What do you know about the owner of the tea shop? A birdfolk male called Trum something. The type to show up in all kinds of registers in the palace. We need to check the docks because we got a clue he was hiding in a crate or something. But he didn't have any expensive insurance or anything. No insurance at all, in fact, poor guy. The bird hasn't left the city in any official capacity. He's on a list. He sneaked out of the city? Maybe he's halfway to Vorgeni by now. Maybe he's down in the sewers. Who knows, Cleric? His kind can be found in all sorts of strange places. Oh, he's stereotyping them. Right. As criminals. I need access to the tea shop. He mutters. Now's the time to convince him. Be careful. The goblins are not the only ones with eyes on our scorched tea shop. In fact, I've been advised to simply ignore the whole thing, just let it go. If the goal is to avoid political fallout. That would be foolish. His eyes pierce through the visor of your helmet. Why? He's not asking rhetorically. Interesting. He genuinely wants your input. The explosion, it could happen again. Well, Sageleaf is insistent. He sighs and looks at the window. I'm in a difficult position, Cleric. Do make it easier for me, will you? And how will I do that, my lord? I want to be able to trust you. I am. He interrupts you, continuing, trust that you'll be able to keep this on the down low. That if anything unseemly were to be uncovered, you'd of course keep such things from the non-city affiliated factions. The Cornlord fellow flaps his lips like a barnacle goose, but you can follow. Do you understand? Yes, my lord. Good. I'm not going to keep it from the goblins. I'll be blunt. I want you to keep incriminating evidence away from the goblins. Stare at him until he keeps talking. He stares back for a while, taking a deep breath. This was a fireplace failure, or if you cannot sell that to Sageleaf, at the very least, it was not an esoteric event. Say nothing. He glares at you. Swear on it, Cleric. He wants an oath, this guy. Breaking an oath is serious moral crime in this weird city, or at least among your peers. You want an oath? If you want my blessing to investigate the tea shop, yes. Really? An oath? This is a sensitive situation. I need to place my trust in you. Well, I'm in two minds of this. I kind of want to tell him I cannot, because I'm not going to actually do what he wants me to do. But I don't mind the consequences of breaking an oath, because I keep saying I'm a rogue, not a cleric. Down on one knee. You bow before the magistrate, ready to recite the words you so solemnly remember. He looks down on you, his smirk now faded. On the name of the last-born god, earth be blessed. I swear to uphold the truth, justice, and holy realm of his conquest, and serve your cause as a humble servant until my service is finished. Use another word and this asshole won't own you. And serve his cause as a humble servant until my service is finished. You see a slight smirk in the corner of his mouth. He noticed your edit. Maybe he doesn't care. The Coinlord nods. He places his hand on your shoulder. Okay, now get up. The passphrase is cardamom poison. Report back to me on election day. Make sure to clear this up with the goblins before then, will you? Thank you, magistrate. Make it happen. Okay, so that's interesting. So we can get in there now, but we also have a house now. Like not a house, but like an apartment. We can go. Let's talk to this diva first, though. Angel stands taller. She's blocking the hallway leading further into the Coinlord's mansion. She looks like a giant in here, despite the high ceiling. Her many eyes glare at you. Darrow's letting me stay in your tower. Uh-oh. Run. I'm not taking your bed, am I? I do not sleep, cleric. So that's why gestures towards her face. She bows her head slowly but does not respond. Are you okay with that? Use silent for beat. The magistrate has ordered it. Do I get the tower all to myself? No. It's temporary. I'll be going to the guard tower then. There's a bedroll on the upper floor. Do not touch anything. Touch everything. Oh, okay. Okay, let's go to this guard tower and see what we got. No, I'm not gonna serve him, Bunny, please. Fresh apples. It's a lot of apples. Let's go. Let's see the digs. Twice in one stream, let's go. I know we're lucky. Oh, this place is kind of cool. I like the design. What's in here? You look over a thick pile of documents, each adorned with the symbol of a fish. Official city documents could contain useful information. You take hours to go through it, flip through and skim. The documents are not very organized. However, your eyes glance over titles, reports, and statements made over decades. You do find a few that catch your attention. Sweeping your gaze over the pile, you immediately stop at a bill of sales, a sale of the city, the Ashkani Reeds Trading Company. Just lifting the ledges one by one gives you a strong feeling not wanting to do this right now. Go Questa instead. So many accounts, so many perspectives, too many to bear. Obviously, just look for the mention of tea shop. I should look at the top documents, the one simply called Asgul's. Oh, so this is time limit. Also, tea shop fire. It's a single-page document going over the official statement regarding the tea shop incident on the 21st of March. You spend 30 minutes looking through the report. There's some interesting details here, mostly things you've heard before. However, one detail sticks out that is several people do not mention: a man in yellow leaving the scene. Though the several do mention that. Well, yeah, that's most likely not your culprit, however. If the person is avoiding authorities, then he could know something relevant. I'm going to look at Asgal. You spend an hour and a half looking through the quite creepy details into the lives of a handful of Asgal members. You read that a few that appear relevant. Simi, Zerba. We know Zerba. Didn't we meet Zerba? Or maybe her daughter. Modissa. No, so these are the children. They're literally spying on children. That's fucked up. Or young adults. Young adults, I guess. But having now read it, you have more perspective and understanding of them all. Perhaps you can use it for good. Absolutely, for your own good. You wonder who keeps these records. Must be some freelance investigators hired by the city. A bit invasive, but it could be useful. Fine, we'll spend 3 hours. Coming out alert because I just read your stream title and had to acknowledge it. Hi, Negan. Thank you for the lurkies. Thank you for checking in. May that coin bring you luck, fortune, or a secret thing. I hope you're doing well, Negan. It's good to see you. There's thousands of receipts and numbers. You're not going to get through this in a decent amount of time. It'll take you hours. Exhaustion catches. Oh, you should probably go to bed a bit earlier. Staying up past 6 is dangerous for one's health. Oh, he died. Shit. No, he died. We have to fix that. Okay, well that's a first. I never did that. Zach, thanks for checking in. May the coin bring you luck, fortune, or a secret thing. You're just doing your PhD writing. Thank you for being my background entertainment. Thank you for being here. And good luck with your PhD writing. That's stressful. I always forget. Well. I can't believe I fucked that up. I mean, I can, but whatever. So we know we do the 2 that we can do. We rest. Then we can do another one, and then we will go back and find Snell. Yeah, we'll read about the Asgals, and then we'll read about... Wait, I want to click that. And then I want to click on the Tulsa tea thing for 30 minutes, and then we'll go upstairs and rest. Wait, what's in here? Oh, it's a shrine to make spells. And there it goes, the first day on the job. Why do I actually have to sleep? That's the spirit. If you stay awake for more than 48 hours, you will die, which is not good for your physical health. You should go to bed now. A long rest lasts 8 hours a day, so you can take one after 8 p.m. each day. Take a long rest. I never collected my coin. County, thank you for checking in. May that coin bring you luck, fortune, or secret today. Staying within the confines of the guard tower, you successfully spend 8 hours on your long rest. No need to roll for encounters. You've had enough for one day of adventuring. Now let's see. And remember that you've got an entire dungeon underneath the city to explore as well. Yes, we do. But now it's time to deal with the main quest. The tea shop awaits. Oh, Angel's in here. Oh shit, what if we can only look at the documents when she's, like, at nighttime if she's not here? Fuck, so we really can't get to look at the ledgers of sales and stuff. I reckon there's something good in there. Day 2. We made it to day 2. Restores your hit points, hit dice, lowers your exhaustion to 0, and returns your spent spell slots. A long rest after 8 hours, you can take one after. Yeah. Continue. Your muscles strain as the second day begins. Today you need to gather more evidence. This mystery will not solve itself. Start your day. Yeah, we definitely can't look at them while she's here. Busy with what? Notes. How dutiful of you. One of her many eyes glares at you for a second before it rotates past. Can you fly or just float? Glance at her broken wing. The wing twitches to the side. Hate to see it. It'd be like if you broke all your fingers in one hand or lost your pouch. You feel a sick fascination with the crippled wing, dread in your extremities, but you want to touch it. Do not. She's not reading your mind, she's reading your clearly telegraphed intentions. Really don't. What? I'm not doing anything. The Celestial does not even look at you despite having so many eyes. You could say, you could really go, damn bitch, you live like this? Look around at her messy quarters. You live like this? Some of her eyes actually turn to stare at you. Your room at home is much, much worse. But she's an angel. There's probably a higher standard involved. This mess is a sign that she's an industrious worker, clearly. Yes, cleric, this is my base. It's a bit messy, isn't it? She doesn't respond. Can you cast spells? She doesn't respond. Okay, bye. Believe for B. We have more important things to do, namely find my goblin boyfriend. I miss him. And Daddy, I love him. Oh. I think it's down. It feels weird not to have him behind me. What the hell? It just doesn't feel right. We can get in here now, but I want him with me. Especially if we're going to be attacked by an assassin. Right? So how did I get to his place again? Down here, I think? Where's my map? I'm right here, basically. We gotta get to the Goblin Garden. Oh yeah, there's an entrance down here. Oh, a cat. A black cat. On the ledge overlooking the garden, you spot a black cat. Calm as it can be, it doesn't even care that you stomp next to it. Behold, the cat, a legendary trickster of Norvik. Hello, I'm from the local government. The cat lifts its head up, its dark eyes squint at you for a second, sniffs the air, and then ignores you once again. It knows more than it lets on. The cat does not care for you in the slightest. Pet it or something, I don't know. If you wish to hold a proper conversation with this magnificent creature, you'll need to find the first level spell Speak with Animals. Oh, that would be good. Enjoy your day, citizen. Oh, I wish I could speak with animals for a minute. I bet the cat's seen some interesting things. Now, how do I get to the goblins from here? Was it down here? Yeah. This is it. So yeah, I'm getting the hang of it. Cats are not into governments. No, they're probably anarchists, to be fair. Yeah, here we go. I don't think he lives down here, though. Hi, Michaela. How are you doing? No, he doesn't live down here. He is up a little bit. I think he's up this way. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Oh, this guy. We need to ask him some things. Not right now, though. I'm doing great. Yeah, I'm doing great. I'm having a... It's been a really lovely day. Bit tired now, but it's been such a beautiful day. The city below the city. I don't think this is... I think we need to go up more, don't we? Snell. No, here we are. Hi, Snell. Gorgeous, gorgeous Snell. Here he is. Let's talk to him. I hope he likes me more now that I stood up for him. Morning cleric. The goblin rubs his eyes. You ready to head out? Have him join the party. Yeah, more or less. The goblin collects his things, strapping a pouch to his hip, adjusting his jacket. He finished up saying, by the way, yesterday with Darrow? Thanks. Doesn't make much difference to people like him, but seeing you stand up for to Darrow like that? Priceless. Anytime. I hate his type. Oh yeah? What type? Nobleman. Oh yeah, silver spoon in his mouth and thumb in his ass. What? Too much? Laugh, whatever. No, let's go. That's my line. Oh boy. Finally, Snell puts a pouch inside his inner pocket. Seems like a fair amount. Alright, I'm ready. Snell's joined your party. Nice. Success. Okay, so we got him back. So I guess I don't really know. We have to go... I guess we can go investigate... Now that we have the passcode to the tea shop, we can go investigate that quickly. It's probably not a quick thing, but... Oh wait, also let's try and do it. We can do the hold checks again. I just need to roll higher one for the DC 20 for that. Oh fuck, we failed it. We didn't get any more information from him today. But we could talk to him. Not now. Oh well, I guess we can't. He does not want to be talked to. Well, that's fine. We've got more important things to do, to be fair. No, I've gone the wrong way, haven't I? No? I don't remember. Out of the garden. Yeah, no, I have gone the right way. That's fine. Wispy. Have you had dinner yet? Apologies if you told me. I'm at the stage of the night where my brain is like shutting off a little bit. I want to speak with animals so I can speak to that cat. What do these say? Unreadable. Actually, they're still kind of old. Okay. Getting information out information to people. How do you do it? One possible way: papers nailed on a random walls. Look at the flyer with the owl on it. Yeah, we know him. He's doing my book right now. He should be done with the rebranding. Yeah, we'll find him at nighttime. With a faded green hammer. Asgulus. Those share the plight of the common folk. Yeah. Grand opening. Sphinx Brewery. Yeah, yep. We've been there. Okay. Haven't done groceries. Oopsie, so it's Chinese. I love Chinese though. What a treat. You deserve that. You deserve that, mama. I think it's this way. Yeah, here it is. Speak the password. Cardamom poison. Immediately causes the nails to jump out of the planks. The blue aura of the arcane lock spell just fades away. They fall to the ground one after the other. You actually made it in. Well done. Cardamom. I love cardamom cake. Celebrate with a fist pump. Oh, we gained a HP. I mean, we had full HP, but you know. The goblin gives you a serious look. It's time, cleric. You get ready to step inside. Your body begins shivering. Keep up your guard. Get ready to run. Death is death. This is death. Stop muttering about death. It's making you really nervous. Let's go. I'm excited to see what we uncover here. This is like the big mystery to start with. Okay, there's this. What's this? Only stone basin remains. Engage with it. Oh, what's this? It reeks? Well, it would do. There are compartments filled with ruined tin boxes. In the back, there's a complicated set of tubes and pipes combined to make some type of tea-making machine. A brewer. Not often you get to see these days. For such a fine and expensive piece of machinery to break, a shame. I'll have a sweet with a cream, please, Snell says nasally. He leans over the counter. Oh, make that half cream, actually. My tummy's sensitive today. He's making fun of humans and their love of milk. Not the best joke, but he'll like you more if you play along. We only serve hill-sourced oat milk, sir. The goblin looks at you and then looks at the counter, then looks at you again. This is called a double take. Good job. Look at his face, pure shock. Good one, cleric. He waves his claw. Check the counter. For a short instant, he actually thought you were funny. Damn. Look at the surface. There's a slab of wood covered the stone on the countertop. More like charcoal at this point. Look at the machine. Pipes and levers melted, glass shattered. This was once fine work of engineering. Check the pipes. Copper pipes, expensive, once shiny, now charred and bent. Check the copper chamber at the top. This is where you put the tea leaves in. As you lean in, you don't see much beyond some burnt muck through the cracks, but you do smell something. It smells awful. Your stomach turns. Why does it smell like that? It contains something foul. You do not know what. Move away. Leaning closer. Come on, don't. Inhale the horrible smell. You smell a disgusting burnt muck through the gaps of your helmet. It smells like disgusting burnt muck. Bad, this is not good. What smells foul makes your nose stronger. This is not true. Holy hell, stop shoving your face into it, whatever this shit is. As you turn around, you find the goblin glaring at you with a worried expression. I'm going to pretend I didn't see that. Check the output valve. There's a metal valve at the end. It's shut. It's only shut when it's brewing. That means it was working during the explosion. Open the valve. Try not to turn the valve, but it bends at an odd angle. Wait, that's not how the valve is supposed to feel. Is it stuck? Force it. You put pressure on the valve as you turn the lever. Suddenly you hear a snap. A tiny piece of copper comes flying towards you, hitting your helmet with a dink. You totally let it do that. There's more. Shit, step back. The valve bursts, releasing an oozing pile of tea, ash, and God only knows what on the floor. Gods be damned. The scent is particularly awful. Avoid. Constitution check. Oh, we succeeded in that one. Foulness. But nothing you can't stand. You smell the fetid, melted ooze. This is disgusting. The goblin is dry heaving next to you. It's not so bad, Snell. Don't be dramatic. Alas, you persevere. Yeah, great job, man. Now stop smelling weird shit. You are not enjoying it. The floor behind the counter is now covered in a layer of ashy mulch. What did I gain from this? A loud ding comes out of the machine as the last dribble of ooze exits the canister. It's still operational? What the hell? Operational, more like leaking innards. A death knell. After the bell, a box opens up at the top of the machine. The tea shop blew up. Inside you see dry leaves. Wait, this thing was ready to go. That doesn't mean it was being used during the explosion? Possibly, truly possibly. A possibility. It means the tea leaves are evidence. The goblin's correct. Right, of course. Grab the leaves. You carefully place dry leaves in your pouch. The goblin gives you a nod. Now, can we please not hang around this goop? Look into the chart boxes. Tin boxes full of tea leaves. Or they're supposed to be. The heat from the explosion has melted both the tin and its contents. Just ash now. Damn, I was hoping for at least one of these would be intact. Selling tea as a legit side hustle. The margins are bonkers. Okay. We're done looking at the counter. What was this? A hole? Lumps of what was once porcelain? On the floor beneath the shelf, you find a pile of broken porcelain. Damn, it's a little clump. Grabbing the little edge of the cup reveals how stuck it is. You can't move it an inch. Deformed by the fire. Can I pull harder? It'll only break. No use. Yeah. Whatever content once filled this chamber has been pushed against the cracked walls. The dwarven masonry is damaged in various locations, and every single thing in the chamber is burned. This is the center, but where exactly did the explosion originate from? Localize its origin point? We can try that. It's not a terrible... Oh, we failed it though. That's so annoying. You are surprisingly confused. You spend 10 minutes simply looking around. There's clearly damage in the center of the chamber, but the force obviously pushed everything out towards the walls. But no matter where you look, there's no clear epicenter. You need more time on this. Nothing? Alright, we can take a break or something. There is more, far more. The fire's spreading wildly in all directions. The center is mini. Check the debris. Nothing but charred rock and iron scraps. Check the iron beams. Once they stood straight, holding the ancient tunnel upright. Check the ceiling. Your heart beats quicker. Glance upwards, finding that somewhat high ceiling in the chamber to be scorched but intact. Could this be caused by a spell? Very obviously this chamber has been hit by a fireball spell, or another type of equivalent explosive force. Your thoughts on this chamber now? It's a damn blast zone. Any theories? I'll tell you what I think, Cleric. I think, and I'm fairly certain that that a very powerful fireball spell was cast right on the spot. Clearly. But look, I'm no expert. Exactly how that would happen is confounding to me. So let's both just look over the debris and bring as much information as we can to the old lady. Why do you think it's a fireball? Pretty common spell, powerful. Wouldn't be the first time either. Norvik's seen its fair share of renegade wizards over the years. Not too many capable of this kind of destruction, not these days. There used to be much more powerful wizards before the start of this new era. The goblin lifts an eyebrow and you feel a stirring in your lower stomach. What about you? Can you cast fireball? They don't teach fireball at the towers. Fair enough, but my point is, someone casts this spell and they could be lurking around Tolstead as we speak. Okay. There's something over here. Seating for customers. Any textiles are obviously ruined, but the wood itself stands interesting. Your companion squats down and checks under the tables. Yep, it's fucked up down here too. Where should I look first? Nell checks the right one. Check the central booth. The militia hosed the whole place down. Snell said while lifting a cold-like wood piece, especially here in the front. It's all sludge. Going to be hard to finding any signs of anything. I'll just continue looking at the central booth, I guess. Used to be the textiles were draped over the seating. Have been turned to ash and charred along with the expensive wood. The stone tables remain standing for now, scorched like the dwarven architecture. Yeah, no, I'm not finding anything here. I'll check the other booth. He lifts his head and sniffs. Keep looking for now, but let's not waste too much time here. We can look over the debris carefully. Yeah, we passed that one, I think. Lifting some of the wreckage, you spend 10 minutes searching around the crevice behind the booth until something catches your eye. Something not burnt. You reach out to grab it. A tiny metal leaf. It fits in the palm of your gloved hand. As you wipe off the soot, you find a strange condition. But its intricate design shows both value and style, but you feel a tingle down your arm. A tiny leaf fits the palm of your gloved hand. A magical item? Brooch is half melted. A magical item does not get destroyed like this, not by anything but the most powerful of magic. It simply does not happen. Hey, yells somewhat loudly. No, let's just say I found something. Oh, because I'm not keeping anything from Snell. The goblin scoots up on over to you and looks at the tiny pin in your hand. Strange, interesting. It kind of survived the fire. Bring it with us. Let's show the old lady. Sure. Focusing on the charred remains of the table. Find it simply burned like everything else, barely existing. But it is wood, intact wood, relatively speaking. The militia's attempt to stop the fire splashed everything with water as well. So all the soot is just a sludge. It's quite strong. It's still quite strong, wedged along this stone bench. Intensely. Yep, that's a table. If you don't have anything to add, just don't say anything at all. Come on, it's hard to be quiet for this long. Go talk to someone. You might as well check how sturdy it is post-explosion. Put some pressure on the thing. You lean on it, you strain, with some effort, but soon you hear the wood fibers twitching. It snaps. You hold both pieces of wood in your hand. He gives you a confused look. What? It wasn't ruined enough for you? Just a souvenir. Great. Tea shop debris. Looking at the piece of wood, it's been infused with fiery energies. Interesting. Oh, there's a table over here. The only not disintegrated thing in the central chamber is the stone slab. It's very, very cooked. A table, it was once a stone table. Now it is as scorched as the rest of the tea shop. Maybe leave it alone, your arms cannot carry that burden. Ah yes, it's a table. It must have been flipped over by the force of the explosion. You want to flip the table? Damn heavy thing. Maybe we can do it together? No, I don't think we can. DC 20. Even with snow, this is really heavy. No, we failed. Hi, Mateo. Hello, hello. Damn, the goblin says, let's look around and come back to this later, I guess. Yeah. How you doing, Mateo? Oh, what's this say? Thank you, Crispy. Eating as a curd? I'm happy for you. I know I want Chinese food though. Paper is apparently weak to fire. The main draw of tea shops is available outlet of magazines. Pay for an expensive cup and get access to the latest stories win-win. You like reading still? Sure, but not this garbage. What do you mean? Copper Zines, it's just a bunch of lies and tall tales. Might be fun if you want to raise your blood pressure. Thank you for expressing your opinion. Let's now get back to work. Okay. He glances at you, his eyes filled with concern. Just to make sure you're not falling apart or anything. What? Maybe. I just seem to notice that you start acting a bit strange sometimes. I just wanted to make sure you're not, I don't know, leaking out of your head or something. I do not have any unwanted holes or hemorrhages going on. Okay, good. Good to hear. Look at the clumps of charcoal. Littered across the stone alcove, you see chunks of, well, charcoal. This used to be wood. These stone shelves used to have a wood front. Is there really nothing raidable left? Why would there be? Paper burns quite easily. But what if? Sure, maybe if you find a magically fire-immune newspaper or something. That's right. You have to take a look before moving on. Great, just great. Wisdom check? No, Mateo, you get shouted out. We love you. Leaking out of your head is a wild way to say pre-cum. Oh. Oh. I mean, you're not wrong, Bunny. Are you sure about that? There, can we move on? I don't think these magazines are too readable at this point. Hello? You home? Your eyes cannot move from the pile of ash on the shelf. You're frozen. You're blinded. Grab the string. Oh, we're doing esoteric things. You do so. You glimpse backwards. Your body's still unmoving. You have no control. The goblin stands next to you, seemingly so used to you acting strangely that he doesn't even question it. Snell? Yeah? I think I've encountered an esoteric event. Uh-huh. You have to save me. I'm stuck. Wait, actually, I'm dying. Snell, help. He quickly kicks you in the shin. You regain all senses. Freedom. Okay, you all better now? Can you try to not get stuck in an esoteric event in the future? Please? Okay. Interesting. Mateo, thank you for the streak. Thank you. I want to eat an apple. We have a lot of them, I think. Where did my apples go? I thought I had all these apples. Well, we got that at least. Iron door. Look at the bent corners of the door. An incredibly high temperature must have been involved to cause the doors to bend like this, and it is bent outwards, so it's clearly the origin point of the explosion. It was so clearly the origin point of the explosion was in the bag. Figure out what this could have been. What could have bent the door like this? Oh, we passed this. Well, we at least passed the skill check. Melt iron like this, it would require incredible heat. You remember from your studies of art, the fireball spell, an awesome power. It was often used to horrific efficiency in the Coast War to eliminate entire legions. Best to reach degrees, but to reach degrees hot enough to soften this iron, it would have to be 7th level or higher. That would be an incredibly powerful mage. More realistically, considering how the flames have forcefully escaped from the back rooms by bending the door this way. 8th or 9th level, fuck. Look at the hinges. Typical dwarven design, they use metal. 8th or 9th level spell, there's only going to be a handful of people in the entire city that will be able to do that. That's such a high level spell. Money. Oh, this is burnt in the blast. What sort of painting do you think this was, Snell? Drummer does strike me as the type of guy to hang a giant painting of himself. What do you think? Self-portrait sounds about right. These bird folk only care about... No, I won't say that. Maybe his wife and kids? Yeah, negative on that one. I don't know him personally or anything, but that bird's flying solo. They don't have to be real. What? It could be imaginary wife and kids. Maybe we should keep looking for actual clues. Are you saying this burn painting is not a clue? Fuck it, sure, it's a clue. Let out a big sigh, why not? Look closer at the frame. Melted to hell, but somewhat still intact. Not as affected by the fire as some of the pipes you saw in the central tea shop chamber. Right, anything else? Sad to see it ruined like this. Yeah, it's a tragedy. All art is sacred. You have no way of knowing if it was even beautiful. It could have been something horrific. There's beauty in all art. Drivel. Such anti-canonical thinking is exactly why art has lost its meaning. It's most likely just an LR. LR, common shortening of light reflection, referring to the image capturing method used using the mirror cantrip to light cantrips simultaneously in order to brand a surface with a perfect visual representation of whatever the mirror is reflecting. It's a popular and cheap alternative for paintings. I should leave it alone. Yeah. Interesting. So we have discovered quite a lot here. We don't know who's done it, but we do know they would have to be extremely, extremely powerful, because they would have to be able to cast a 9th or 8th or 9th level spell. Yeah. Sage Leaf, that's where we'll go next, but that's where we'll probably wrap it up here tonight. And then next time we play, we will go to Lady Sage Leaf and share our findings.